Yes, and so you're going to see probably a lot of strategy today, maybe some timeouts to do some adjustments, but it's going to be, I think, a game of runs today. So let's hang on and see if we have the last run.
The opening tip will be contested between Dakaya Tony of Delta State University and Logan Young of Arkansas Tech University. And for the 51st time, it's the Golden Suns and the Lady Statesmen, two of the top 6 programs in NCAA Division II women's basketball history in terms of all-time victories, meeting here today in Russellville. The opening tip is controlled by Delta State, and into the front court on the dribble comes Jariah Williamson, who is their leading scorer at 16 points per game. Ball goes to the right wing. Taking it on a handoff is Olivia Allen, who is in her second year at Delta State after playing 2 years at Henderson State. Allen hands it off top of the key for Williamson. Williamson dribbles left, shoots over Lyle, and makes it. A 10-footer from left of the lane for Jariah Williamson, who is shooting 34% from the field, and she gives Delta State a 2-0 lead early on. Now a turnover as the Golden Suns lose it in the lane. Logan Young steals it right back, though, goes up and draws the foul. Logan Young stole it right back for Arkansas Tech after the ball went loose, and Jariah Williamson commits the foul for Delta State. It is Williamson's first, the team's first, and Logan Young heads to the free throw line where she is 10 out of 11 this year, 91%. Her first try is off the front of the iron, the backboard, and through, and the Golden Suns are on the board at the 9:29 mark of the opening quarter, and now the score is tied. Nothing but net on the second one for Young. Logan Young came in averaging 10.7 points per game, had a season-high 14 points against UA Fort Smith on Wednesday. On the dribble into the front court comes Jariah Williamson. Williamson has been a remarkably consistent scorer for Delta State. She's had 17 points, 16 points, and 15 points in their first 3 games, respectively. Pass into the left corner for Olivia Allen. Allen right-handed dribble drive into the paint, kicks it out front for Van Cannon. Three-pointer is up and good for Maddie Kate Van Cannon, her 114th career three-pointer. She is a 39% career shooter from beyond the arc, and as we go under 9 minutes to play in the first quarter, she gives Delta a 5-2 lead. Drive by Cunningham, and she draws the foul. Abby Grace goes up with a left-hand shot 5 feet from the basket, left side of the lane, and draws the foul on Delta State's Dakaya Tony. It is Tony's first, and it is team foul number 2 on the Lady Statesman. Abby Grace Cunningham, a career 75% free throw shooter, misses the first one. She is now 7 out of 9 from the free throw line this season. She'll have one more. Cunningham had 9 points and 6 rebounds in the win at UA Fort Smith on Wednesday. Makes that one. 8:53 to go first quarter, and the Delta State lead is 5-3. Golden Suns will deploy full court pressure. Inbound pass is deflected away out of bounds, and Dakaya Tony will throw it in again. Tony is in her 4th year at Delta State, originally from Lake Village, Arkansas. Now they changed their mind, and Maddie Kate Van Cannon will throw it in. She's in her 3rd year with the Lady Statesmen. Looking, gets it into the near sideline. Pass received there by Addison Roberts. They throw it cross court. Olivia Allen corrals it for Delta State. They are going to get to midcourt, and a foul is committed by Arkansas Tech. A foul right at the timeline against Logan Young of Arkansas Tech as she tried to use that sideline as an extra defender and instead committed the foul. Young's first, team's first. Delta State will throw it in from the far sideline. The inbound pass will be made by Addison Roberts. Gets it into Jariah Williamson. Williamson is a transfer from Southeast Missouri State, where she averaged 3.4 points and 3 rebounds per game a year ago. They feed it into the low block for Tony, and she walked with the basketball. Dakaya Tony with the turnover, and the basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech at the 8:35 mark of the opening quarter, with Delta State leading 5-3. Jada Pickens brings it up, appearing in her 90th college basketball game. Began her career at Henderson State, now wrapping it up with one last bonus senior year at Arkansas Tech. Left side, Parina Leamy with it. She sees a seam, drives into the lane, kicks it out to Young. Young right-handed dribble drive, shoots from 8 feet, right of the lane, no good. Rebound, Delta State. Dakaya Tony at 7.3 rebounds per game gets it, and then Logan Young commits her second foul 90 feet from the basket. Young's second is the team's second, and Coach Dave Wilbers will make a change. Checking in is Jaden Smith, a 5'9" junior guard from Oklahoma City, averaging 6 points and 1.3 rebounds per game in her first season with the Golden Suns after transferring in from Cowley College. Inbound pass to Jariah Williamson, and Williamson will bring it up for Delta State under the watchful eye of Shaylin Lyle. Williamson over the timeline. Lyle still with her step for step. Shaylin reaches in and commits the foul. It's going to be called a little tighter here today than maybe the Golden Suns' first 3 games, and Arkansas Tech will have to adjust. No, several of the Arkansas Tech fans thought it might have been a push-off on Delta State.
No, it was after. It was on number 4 for Delta State. She just came up and pushed Lyle
Okay, so
they're going to look at it.
they are going to go to the replay monitor to check out what might have happened there with 8:04 left in the first quarter and Delta State leading 5-3 here at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We will step aside for 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network. Minutes and 4 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Delta State 5, Arkansas Tech 3. The officials have completed their review. It looks like they've got nothing additional. So just a reach-in foul against Arkansas Tech's Shaylin Lyle for her first personal foul. Team foul number 3 against Arkansas Tech. And Delta State will have a side out following the timeout. The officials now informing both benches of what they saw or did not see on the replay monitor. And we will continue. Inbound pass will be made for Delta State University by Addison Roberts. Roberts is a sophomore from Tulsa, Oklahoma. In her first year with the Lady Statesmen last year, she averaged 15.3 points per game at Crowder College. Gets it inbounds to Jariah Williamson. Williamson, guarded by Shaylin Lyle, passes left side to Allen. Olivia Allen gives it out front for Roberts. Roberts dribbles right, pass goes through Williamson's hands, loose ball, saved for Delta State by Tony. Gives it up on the right side, three-pointer on the way, and in and out, no good for Williamson. Defensive rebound by Parina Leamy of Arkansas Tech. Suns the other way, down by 2 early on at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Pass to the right corner for Jada Pickens. She dribbles up to the wing, now drives on Von Cannon, kicks it out to Lyle. Shaylin Lyle dribbles right, passes out to Leamy. She'll try a deep three from the right wing. It is too strong. Rebound, fought for. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Arkansas Tech as Jaden Smith came in to poke it out, and the basketball will belong to Delta State. Inbound pass to Jariah Williamson. Williamson brings it up floor. She is a 37% three-point shooter this year. Delta State has some players who can shoot it from the perimeter. Olivia Allen passes left side to Roberts. Out front to Tony. Dakaya Tony dribbles, gives it up on the baseline. Pass received there by Roberts. Roberts drives the baseline, runs into 3 Golden Suns, finds Tony. Tony shoots from 6 feet in the lane, no good. Defensive rebound by Jaden Smith of Arkansas Tech. Outlet pass for Shaylin Lyle. Lyle into the front court, picked up by Williamson. Now 2 defenders stop her, so she gives the basketball up, and they work it around the perimeter to Jaden Smith. Shot clock at 19. Pass into the corner for Jada Pickens. Left-handed dribble to the free throw line. Picks it up there, kicks it out to Cunningham. Abby Grace for 3. Short and left. Defensive rebound, Jariah Williamson of Delta State. Behind the back dribble, over midcourt. Feeds it ahead, intended for Addison Roberts, but it goes off her fingertips and out of bounds for Delta State's second turnover. Changes for the Golden Suns. Leamy and Cunningham are out. They are replaced by Madeline Atkins, a 5'8 senior guard from BB, 12.7 points, 2.7 rebounds per game, and Desi Lancaster, a 6-foot sophomore from Mount Vernon, averaging 10 points and 5 rebounds. Desi was the hero on Wednesday in the game at UA Fort Smith with 19 points, 5 rebounds, and a huge emotional lift for the Suns in the fourth quarter. Atkins misses a 3, defensive rebound by Maddie Kate Von Cannon of Delta State. Von Cannon will bring it up for the Lady Statesmen. Maddie Kate Von Cannon is the lone Mississippian on the Delta State roster this year. Hand off top of the key for Olivia Allen. Drives the left side of the lane. Scoop shot too strong off the glass. Offensive rebound by Dakaya Tony. Tony kicks it out to the left side for Von Cannon. Three-pointer good. Maddie Kate Von Cannon with her second three-pointer of the day. 5:58 to go first quarter, and Delta State leads 8-3. Pickens throws it out right side for Lancaster. Right back to Jada. Pickens, right-handed dribble, lost it, picked it up, gives it to Atkins on the right side. Madeline dribbles up to the wing, hands it off to Lancaster. Lancaster drives, right-handed layup, up and hangs on the rim, will not go. Rebound Lyle, put-back try is good, and a foul. Shaylin Lyle will have an and one opportunity. The foul on Delta State University is against Maddie Kate Van Cannon. It is her first personal foul. It is team foul number 3. And now Jada Pickens will get a rest for the Suns, replaced by Haley Wyrick, a 5'8" senior guard from Piercy, 5.3 points, 1.7 rebounds, 2.7 assists per game. For Delta State, Dakaya Tony is out as Shaylin Lyle makes the free throw. Lyle now 10 of 11 at the line this year, and Shaylin will get a breather, replaced by Marley Sellers, 5'7" sophomore guard from Salem, 1.7 points, 2.3 rebounds, 2 assists per game. Delta State brings it up. Olivia Allen open on the right wing and knocks down the 16-foot jumper from the right side. Olivia Allen gets her first 2 points of the day, and it is 10-6 Delta State. Desi Lancaster on the right side, double teamed, picks up her dribble, shovels it out to Jaden Smith. Smith picks up her dribble on the baseline, feeds it into the low post for Lancaster, and Lancaster is fouled from behind by the player who replaced Dakaya Tony a moment ago, and that is Elise Holloman, a 6-foot junior forward from Marion, Arkansas. Holloman averaging 2 points and 2 rebounds per game, and now she has her first foul of today's proceedings. Team foul number 4, so no free throws yet for the Golden Suns. Sellers gets it inbound to Lancaster. Lancaster spin move, layup is going to be waved off because of an offensive foul. The Delta State defender, Addison Roberts, took a spill, and they call Desi Lancaster for the offensive foul. It is Lancaster's first. It is team foul number 5 against Arkansas Tech. Correction, team foul number 4 against Arkansas Tech, I should say. And the basketball belongs to Delta State. Inbound pass will be made by Addison Roberts. Roberts looking, gets it into Jariah Williamson. Now they work it across floor to Olivia Allen. Allen, after they beat the press, they get it down low, layup try up and good for another new face in the game for Delta State. That's Bailey Featherstone, 5'9" junior guard from Round Rock, Texas. She has her first 2 points of the game as Delta beats the press for the layup, and the Lady Statesmen lead 12-6. Now stepping in between a handoff to make the steal for Delta was Daniela Gentier, a 5'9" sophomore guard from Latvia, but then as soon as she made the steal, she fell down with the basketball.
Yep.
That is a traveling violation. And the basketball goes right back to Arkansas Tech.
Good for us. She lost her balance, hit the floor.
Jaden Smith, Marley Sellers, Abby Grace Cunningham, Haley Wyrick, and Madeline Atkins, the 5 on the floor for the Suns, as Cunningham replaces Lancaster during that last dead ball. Pass to the right wing for Wyrick. Haley Wyrick, left-handed dribble drive into the lane, spin move, goes up, and they call her for walking. Turnover for Arkansas Tech is its 3rd of the afternoon. The two sides are now even in that regard. Delta State is 5 out of 8 from the field. The Golden Suns just 1 of 6 from the field. Jariah Williamson gets a break for Delta State. She is replaced by Anna Serra, a 5'7" senior guard from Barcelona, Spain. Serra averaging 0.7 points per game. Delta State beats the press. Now the Golden Suns trap the ball in the half court. They feed it down low to Olivia Allen, do the Lady Statesman. She finds Roberts cutting to the basket. Addison Roberts, left-handed layup, good. First 2 points for Roberts, 4:28 to go first quarter. Delta State leads 14-6. Right side, Haley Wyrick. Throws it out to the wing for Abby Grace Cunningham. Cunningham defended on the wing by Featherstone. Gives it back to Wyrick, and we've got a foul against Delta State, and this will be free throws for the Golden Suns. Arkansas Tech into the bonus at the 4:16 mark of the opening quarter. The foul is on Bailey Featherstone of Delta State, her first. Logan Young with 2 fouls is back in the game for Arkansas Tech, as is Shaylin Lyle, as is Parina Leamy. And in for the first time for Arkansas Tech is Clara Grace Prater, a 5'10" senior guard from Bologna, averaging 5 points and 2.7 rebounds per game. Wyrick's first free throw is good. Haley is a career 74% free throw shooter. With that make, she is now 2 out of 2 at the line this season, appearing in her 84th game as a Golden Sun. Got them both. 4:16 to go in the first quarter. 14-8 is the Delta State lead. Now Jada Pickens replaces Haley Wyrick. And Delta State will inbound the basketball against full court pressure.
Logan Young back in. She's going to have to watch the foul trouble.
She's got 2 of them already. Dribbling over the timeline is Featherstone. Gives it up on the right side for Serra. Anna Serra guarded by Parina Leamy. Looks to go right. Leamy stays in front. Pass out front for Addison Roberts. Roberts with her back to the basket. Dribbles right. Gives it up on the wing for Serra. Serra gets a step. Goes to the baseline. Finds the open player Roberts for 3. It is good. Addison Roberts, 3-pointer from the right wing. She was just a 28% shooter from beyond the arc at Crowder College a year ago, but she knocks that one down, and Delta State leads by 9. Prater tries to answer. No good on her 3. Rebound. Lyle gets the offensive board. Goes back up and scores. Shaylin Lyle with the offensive rebound, and then high off the glass for 2 points. Lyle has 5. 3:35 to go first quarter. 17-10 Delta. Dribbling at the top of the key is Anna Serra. She is in her second year at Delta State after playing 2 years at Otero College before that. She played 4 minutes against UA Monticello when they won 61-57 on Saturday. Top of the key catch for Bramiah Johnson, lobs it into the paint, and it is stolen for Arkansas Tech by Clara Grace Prater. Turnover number 4 for Delta State. Pickens in transition, kicks it out to the trailer Lyle. Lyle goes right, blows by Sarah, running 12-footer, no good. Rebound, Delta State. It was Addison Roberts with the carom, and Coach Tracy Stewart-Lang of Delta State calls for her team to walk it up floor. Into the front court of the dribble comes Anna Sarah, and a blocking foul at midcourt, and that's the second on Shaylin Lyle. And so both of the Golden Suns standout freshmen, Shaylin Lyle and Logan Young, both with 2 fouls here in the first 7 minutes and 7 seconds of the game. In for Delta State is Kennedy Shelton. She replaces Addison Roberts. Shelton is a 5'9" senior guard from Shreveport, Louisiana, averaging 1.5 points and 2.5 rebounds per game. First free throw is up and good for Anna Sarah.
That's kind of an interesting foul. Lyle was about 2 steps away from the offensive player, and she just ran into her, picked up the foul, got her to foul.
Sarah's first free throw attempts of the season. She gets them both. 2:53 to go in the first quarter, and Delta State leads 19-10. Pickens into the front court, gets inside the free throw line, spins, shoots from 9 feet, and draws a foul. 2 free throws forthcoming for Jada Pickens. The foul on Delta State is against Daniela Gentier. It is her first personal foul, and Jada Pickens steps to the free throw line for the first time today. Pickens is also shooting her first free throws as a Golden Sun, and this is her 4th game at Arkansas Tech. A career 75% free throw shooter. Makes the first one. Her second try is on its way and no good. Defensive rebound by Featherstone for Delta State. 19-11 is the Lady Statesman lead. 2:42 to go in the first quarter. Featherstone dribbles across midcourt, guarded by Logan Young. Logan's got to be careful. She's already got 2. So does Shaylin Lyle, and Lyle runs her over and commits a foul.
That's her third.
Shaylin Lyle was trying to come and apply the double team, and the dribbler paused and got Lyle off balance, and gravity compelled her to go crashing into her. So Shaylin Lyle has 3 fouls, and that's likely the last we will see of Shaylin until maybe the second half. She is replaced by her twin sister, Jessie Lyle, also a 5'7" freshman guard from DeQueen. Jessie did not play in the UA Fort Smith game, had 7 points against Champion Christian and 3 points against Texas A&M International in the first 2 games of the year. First free throw for Featherstone was no good. The second one is also no good, and Parina Leamy controls the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. Suns down by 8. Leamy goes coast to coast, goes in, and draws a blocking foul against Delta State. It'll be 2 free throws for Parina Leamy. The foul on Delta State is against Bailey Featherstone. It is her second personal foul, and Parina Leamy will go to the free throw line for the first time today. Leamy on the season for Arkansas Tech is heading to the free throw line for the first time this season. She is a career 50% free throw shooter, including her work at Little Rock. First free throw up and good, nothing but net for Leamy. Probably a better sample size, though, is what she did at Kilgore College 2 years ago. She was a 73% free throw shooter for the Rangers, while averaging 8.1 points and 3.1 rebounds per game during the 23-24 season. She misses the second free throw. 2:26 to go in the first quarter. Delta State with the defensive rebound and a 19-12 lead over Arkansas Tech. Johnson drives, passes left baseline for Janira Kelly. Kelly's 16-footer is no good, but Johnson gets the offensive rebound, and on the putback try, Bramiah Johnson is fouled. And the first-year player for the Lady Statesmen, a transfer out of Three Rivers College, out of Jonesboro, Arkansas, is on her way to the free throw line for 2 shots. Logan Young is out, and Abby Grace Cunningham is back in for Arkansas Tech. Bramiah Johnson to the free throw line, where she was a 73% shooter the last 2 years at Three Rivers College. She averaged 5.1 points per game during her junior college career. Makes the first one. She'll have another try. These are Johnson's first free throw attempts of the season. She got them both. 2 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the first quarter, and Delta State leads at 21-12. Golden Suns have yet to lead. Our only tie was at 2 apiece. Otherwise, it's been Delta State in the lead. Parina Leamy misses the 12-footer from the right baseline. Defensive rebound by Daniela Gentier of Delta State. And the Lady Statesmen push it the other way with a chance to extend their lead into double figures for the first time. Sarah stops in the left wing, looking for an outlet. Passes into the corner, received there by Kennedy Shelton. Back out to Sarah, back to Shelton. Shelton drives the baseline, falls down. Bounce pass out of there to Sarah. She must have maintained her dribble to avoid the traveling violation as she was going to the floor. Three-pointer late in the shot clock, up and good for Daniela Gentier. Gentier, just a 27% career three-point shooter, knocks that one down from the left wing. And right now the Lady Statesmen are doubling up the Golden Suns, 24-12. Dribbling from the top of the key, it is Jessie Lyle. Goes down the right side of the lane, can't get the layup to go. Offensive rebound, Clara Grace Prater. It's poked away from her. Bramiah Johnson has the steal for Delta State. And now it's a run out for the Lady Statesmen. Johnson goes in, has it stripped away out of bounds by Jessie Lyle. Great job there by the freshman from DeQueen to get back and prevent the layup. And the basketball will stay with Delta State. Prater and Lamy are out for Arkansas Tech. Madeline Atkins is back in the game. And in for the first time today for Arkansas Tech is Mackenzie Hickey, a 5'8 junior guard from Norman, Oklahoma, averaging 6.7 points and 2 rebounds per game. Out front, it's Anna Sarah with the basketball for Delta State. Drives on Atkins, and Atkins fouled her. Madeline Atkins' first personal foul will send Anna Sarah to the line for 2 shots. Sarah is 2 out of 2 from the free throw line today, accounting for both of her points so far.
That's the 15th foul in this quarter.
That's a lot.
Either team may not have enough players left.
This is Sarah's 29th game for Delta State. In her second year with the Lady Statesmen, she misses the first free throw. She'll have another try. Played a season high 12 minutes against Miles College in the season opener. Only played 4 minutes per game in their 2 games since then. She makes the second free throw after going and goes 1 for 2. And as we go under 1 minute to play in the quarter, Delta State leads 25-12. Not for long, though, as Abby Grace Cunningham, all alone right of the hoop, receives the pass and lays it up and in. And it's 25-14 as Abby Grace Cunningham gets her first field goal, and she has 3 points on the day.
Let's get a couple of stops here.
Pass to the left side for Bramiah Johnson. Johnson gives it up on the wing for Daniela Gentier. Gentier dribbles right, and she got fouled. Just can't foul him like that. Mackenzie Hickey is the guilty party this time. It is her first personal foul.
They're just playing them, way too close. Doesn't have that arm length that they need to be able to react.
Golden Suns now have committed, with that foul, 9 fouls here in the first 9 minutes and 24 seconds of the game. And heading to the free throw line for Delta State, it is Daniela Gentier. First shot is up and good for Gentier. Her first trip to the free throw line today. And her first trip to the free throw line this season. They didn't shoot many free throws the first 3 games. She misses the second one. Madeline Atkins has the defensive rebound. 34 seconds left in the quarter. Suns down by 12. Right side Cunningham. She'll try a 3. It is short. Rebound Delta State. Out of there with it for the Lady Statesmen is Daniela Gentier. Gentier ahead to Shelton. Kennedy Shelton, a transfer from UA Monticello, where she averaged 5.7 points and 4.5 rebounds per game last year for the Cotton Blossoms. Sarah has it now. Sarah defended by Pickens. Leaves it out deep on the left wing. A pass there to Gentier. Gentier dribbles right. Goes to the basket. Scoop shot with the right hand. No good. Rebound Delta. Follow shot is blocked by Cunningham on the putback try by Janira Kelly. And that is how the first quarter comes to an end with our score, Delta State 26 and Arkansas Tech 14 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
This game is once in a century. Be there at Tucker Coliseum on January 21st. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com for your tickets to the 100-year tour.
You've worked hard and dreamed big. Now it's time to take the next step. And Arkansas Tech is here to support you at every step of the way. Here at Arkansas Tech, you're more than a student. You're part of a community that believes in you. So, apply today. Our application for undergraduate admission is completely free, and the good news is when you apply, you're automatically considered for academic scholarships. So don't miss out. Visit atu.edu/apply to unlock your potential.
Anything in the store, plus no payments until 2026. Everybody needs a little R&R.
Kelly points off the bench is a category the Golden Suns had been doing very well in through their first 3 games of the season, but it's a different story through 1 quarter here today.
Yeah, 11 points for Delta State to our 2 points. The other thing is 3-point shooting. Our poor 3-point shooting at Fort Smith is carried over right now. We're shooting 0%, 0 for 5, but Delta State, like UA Fort Smith, little unsustainable right now. They're 4 out of 5 for 80% from the 3-point line.
But the other thing we can remember from the UA Fort Smith game is it is a 40-minute game, not a 10-minute game. So we'll see if the Golden Suns can bounce back again like they did on Wednesday over at the Stubblefield Center. Madeline Atkins passes right wing to Lancaster. Desi for three, got it. Desi Lancaster with the three-pointer from the right wing. Only her fourth career made three, and it cuts the Delta State lead to 26-17. Into the front court, feed to the top of the key for Janira Kelly, who is a 5'9" junior forward from Bayou Gula, Louisiana, averaging 2 points and 2 rebounds per game. Right side Allen, traveling violation on Olivia Allen, and the basketball back to Arkansas Tech. Fourth turnover for Delta State, but I'll say this, if the Lady Statesmen, if they can limit to just 3 turnovers per quarter, which is what they had in the first quarter, if they can do that for the whole game, they'll be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, that sure helps you. No doubt about it.
Especially with the kind of pressure the Golden Suns are trying to apply. Madeline Atkins with the basketball. Gets rid of it to Lancaster. Out front to Jessie Lyle. Lyle playing in place right now of her sister Shaylin, who has 3 fouls and is on the bench probably for the rest of the half. Jessie Lyle gets it back. She'll try a deep three from the right wing. It is in and out, no good from about 30 feet. Offensive rebound, Lancaster backs Tony down. Fadeaway jumper up and good for Desi Lancaster. Lancaster with 5 straight points to begin the second quarter. And just like that, the Suns are back within 7 at 26-19.
Got to do it on the defensive end here, get some stops.
Into the front court on the dribble comes Jariah Williamson. Williamson goes right, got a pick from Shelton. Jessie Lyle stays with her. Pass cross court to the left wing. Three-pointer on the way, and not there this time for Maddie Kate Buncannon. Defensive rebound by Haley Wyrick of Arkansas Tech. Wyrick into the front court, weaving through traffic. Passes out on the left side for Hickey. To the trailer, Jessie Lyle. Lyle feeds Lancaster in the post, poked away from behind by Tony.
Good save.
Lancaster able to save it, though, poking it back to Lyle. Now Lyle bounce pass to Lancaster at the top of the key. Shot clock at 12. Desi goes right, gives to Atkins. Catch and shoot for 3 is short. Rebound loose in the paint, and Dakaya Tony has it for Delta State. Outlet pass for Jariah Williamson. Williamson flings it ahead deep into the corner for Buncannon. Buncannon saves it in, but right to Mackenzie Hickey of Arkansas Tech. Now Hickey dribbles into traffic, lost the handle.
Man, she got hacked twice across the arms, no foul.
Hickey lost the handle, lost her footing. The loose ball was picked up by Jariah Williamson, and then Hickey crashed into her. The foul is called on Mackenzie Hickey. It is Hickey's second, and the basketball belongs to Delta State.
Yep, tough break there.
It'll be Jariah Williamson to bring it up floor for Delta State. Guarded by Marley Sellers, who just checked back in for Arkansas Tech, along with Jaden Smith. So it's Marley Sellers, as Haley Wyrick nearly makes a steal. It's Marley Sellers, Haley Wyrick, Jaden Smith, Desi Lancaster, and Mackenzie Hickey on the floor for Tech. Left-handed turnaround, not there for Dakaya Tony. Defensive rebound, Arkansas Tech. Into the front court, Wyrick. Wyrick cut off by 2 defenders, and one of those, Olivia Allen, makes the steal. Ahead on the fast break for Tony. Tony goes in, left-handed layup good for Dakaya Tony. Her first 2 points of the game. 7:32 to go second quarter. Delta State 28, Arkansas Tech 19. Lancaster on the right wing fires it cross court to Haley Wyrick. Out front to Hickey. Hickey guarded by Allen, goes left, hands it off to Jaden Smith. Three-pointer on the way, nothing but net from the left wing for Jaden Smith. Smith, who averaged 10.9 points per game the last 2 years at Cowley College, knocks down the tray from the left side, and it's 28-22, Delta State by 6. Top of the key, Olivia Allen hands it off to Jariah Williamson. Williamson guarded by Sellers, goes right, gives it up on the wing for Buncannon. Out front it goes to Tony. Dakaya Tony hands it back to Buncannon. She dribbles left, feeds for the cutter along the baseline, trying to get it to Allen, but it was stolen by Jaden Smith. Golden Suns the other way. Pull up, Hickey at the right elbow, feeds Lancaster in the lane. Left-handed layup, good for Desi Lancaster. Lancaster with 7 points in the first 3.5 minutes of the quarter, accounting for all 7 of her points on the afternoon. And with 6:35 to go until halftime, Delta State's lead is down to 4 at 28-24. Top of the key, Dakaya Tony. Tony, guarded by Lancaster, drives, spins, tries a little up and under move. Tony wouldn't let her, Lancaster wouldn't let her have it though. Pass out to Allen from 16 feet. It is no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Dakaya Tony, and the basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech. Karina Leamy and Shaylin Lyle. Lyle with 3 fouls back in the game for the Suns. They replace Haley Wyrick and Mackenzie Hickey.
Delta State, they missed one. They're down to 67% now from the three-point line. Let's keep it going.
Marley Sellers, Perina Leeming, Desi Lancaster, Jaden Smith, and Shaylin Lyle are the 5 for Arkansas Tech. Bounce pass to the right elbow for Lyle. She feeds Lancaster in the low post. Draws a double team, shoots over the defender behind her and draws the foul. A spin move toward the baseline by Lancaster, and the shot draws the foul on Dakaya Tony. It is Tony's second, and they will get her out of the game. Dakaya Tony will be replaced by Elise Holloman. And it'll be 2 free throws for Desi Lancaster.
Yeah, she's not happy. Said she didn't foul.
Madeline Atkins is in. Shaylin Lyle is out for Arkansas Tech. Coach Wilbers is going to try to have Shaylin in on offense when he can and get her out on defense when he can.
Yeah, she's going to get a workout in, going, checking in and out.
Lancaster makes the first free throw. She'll have another. That's 8 points for Lancaster. Her first free throw attempt of the afternoon, a career 65% free throw shooter. This year, 7 out of 10 from the line.
Yeah, she had a career game against UA Fort Smith as well.
Make it 8 out of 11. Yeah, the 19 points at UA Fort Smith were her career high. She was 7 of 13 from the field and 5 of 7 from the free throw line in that ball game. And she has again given the Golden Suns a huge lift here today in the second quarter of this game. She has all 9 of her points in this period, and it's cut the Delta State lead down to 2. Jariah Williamson passed to the high post, deflected away out of bounds by Jaden Smith, and Delta State will throw it in from the near sideline with 13 on the shot clock.
A lot better defense this quarter.
Addison Roberts will make the inbound pass. When Desi Lancaster is locked in like she was late in the game at UA Fort Smith and like she has been in the second quarter of this game, she just lifts the entire team. Right side, Jariah Williamson, three-pointer no good. Rebound out of bounds to Arkansas Tech.
Forced them into a shot they didn't want to take right there.
And now the Golden Suns on a 7-0 run will get the basketball back. The Golden Suns have trailed by as many as 13 points in this first half, and now they have a chance to tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. Into the front court, Sellers passes left wing to Leamy. Leamy dribbles right, defended by Addison Roberts. Spin move at the right elbow, and they're going to call Leamy for the walk. Turnover number 6 for Arkansas Tech. The two sides are now even in that regard. And Delta State will get the basketball back, looking for its first points in more than 2 minutes.
Got to limit the turnovers.
Addison Roberts has it in the backcourt for Delta State. Fires it over midcourt. It's intercepted by Lancaster. Desi 1-on-2, goes in for the layup try, scores and draws the foul. Foul is called on Jariah Williamson, her second, and it's a 3-point play opportunity for Desi Lancaster, who has positively taken over here in the second quarter. Out of the game for Delta is Jariah Williamson. She is replaced by Anna Serra. And it'll be one shot for Desi Lancaster. She's 2 out of 2 from the line today. Her free throw is up. It is good. And Desi Lancaster, with 12 points in the first 4 minutes and 48 seconds of the second quarter, has lifted Arkansas Tech into its first lead of the day at 29-28.
All right, keep it going here.
It is a 10-0 run for Arkansas Tech. Sarah out front for Holloman. Hands it off to Gentier. Daniela Gentier passes back to Sarah on the right wing. She's guarded by Jaden Smith. Man-to-man defense for Arkansas Tech. Feed into the post for Holloman. Holloman works on Lancaster, shoots over her, and they call a foul.
She reached over.
They call a foul on Desi Lancaster. That'll be her second personal foul. And it'll be 2 free throws for Delta State at the 4:47 mark of the second quarter, but they won't come until after the media timeout. Timeout on the floor, 4:47 to go in the second quarter, and Arkansas Tech on a 10-0 run leads it 29-28. Back to the Alathus Realty broadcast position in 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball.
Are you ready to get in on the action at Arkansas Tech? Join us for a campus tour and see firsthand why we're the perfect fit for you. Explore the state-of-the-art facilities, meet our friendly faculty and staff, and discover the vibrant student life that awaits. As a bonus, we are now giving bilingual tours in Spanish.
¿Te gustaría conocer el campus de Arkansas Tech? Contáctanos hoy y descubre por qué esta universidad es el lugar donde comienzan los sueños grandes. From our beautiful campus to our endless opportunities, there's something for everyone at ATU. Visit atu.edu/admissions to schedule your tour today and to start your journey to success.
You've worked hard and dreamed big. Now it's time to take the next step. And Arkansas Tech is here to support you at every step of the way. Here at Arkansas Tech, you're more than a student. You're part of a community that believes in you. So, apply today. Our application for undergraduate admission is completely free, and the good news is when you apply, you're automatically considered for academic scholarships. So don't miss out. Visit atu.edu/apply to unlock your potential.
Detroit Avenue.
Back with you at Tucker Coliseum, and Kelly, Desi Lancaster's outburst here in the second quarter has taken care of that problem.
She's taking care of the bench points, too. It was 11-2 into the first quarter. Now it's 17-11, your Golden Suns in points off the bench.
Jaden Smith, Madeline Atkins, Perina Leamy, Desi Lancaster, and Marley Sellers break the huddle for Arkansas Tech. Olivia Allen, along with Addison Roberts, Elise Holloman, along with Daniela Gentier and Anna Sarah are the 5 for Delta State. First free throw up and good for Elise Holloman.
Her first point.
Holloman at the free throw line for 2. Her first one was good. This is her first trip to the free throw line today. Second try is in and out, no good. And Perina Leamy gathers the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. We are tied at 29 with 4:42 to go until halftime here at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. The 51st meeting between two of the greatest programs in the history of women's college basketball, the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns and the Delta State Lady Statesmen. A pushing foul against Delta State's Elise Holloman. It is her second personal foul.
Yeah, she ran through the screen, picked up that foul.
Jaden Smith throws it into Perina Leamy. Leamy passes on the wing for Atkins. Madeline thought about a 3, instead dribbles the left hand and draws the foul on the 15-footer from the right elbow. And Atkins will shoot 2 free throws on a foul against Olivia Allen of Delta State. It is her first personal foul, and it'll be 2 shots for Madeline Atkins. Madeline to the free throw line for the first time today. A career 56% free throw shooter, 1 out of 4 from the line so far this season, appearing in her 73rd college basketball game. Played her first 2 years at the University of Denver, as she makes the first one nothing but net. And now in her second year with the Golden Suns. Had 6 points against UA Fort Smith, had 16 points in both the Champion Christian game and the Texas A&M International game. So she's been off to a good start offensively this year. Makes both free throws, 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first half. Arkansas Tech leads 31-29. Lancaster will get a breather, replaced by Abby Grace Cunningham. Inbound pass to be made by Addison Roberts of Delta State. Gets it in to Gentier, right back to Roberts. Roberts dribbles around in the backcourt, hands it back to Gentier. They need to start making some progress on the timeline. Instead, they're backing up. Pass to midcourt, received by Sarah. 2 seconds ahead of the backcourt violation. 3-pointer good from the left corner for Olivia Allen. Allen has 5 points, 4:14 to go in the second quarter, and Delta State edges back in front 32-31 as the Lady Statesmen get their 5th 3-pointer of the first half. They are 5 out of 8 from downtown. Golden Suns 2 out of 9. Leamy is grabbed and fouled as she drives the left baseline.
I got both hands on her.
Addison Roberts picks up her first personal foul. It is team foul number 5 on Delta State, and so it should be free throws for Arkansas Tech, and it will be. Perina Leamy will be the shooter. Perina to the free throw line where she is 1 out of 2 today. Leamy had 11 points and 3 rebounds against UA Fort Smith on Wednesday. The 11 points, a new career high for the senior guard from Melbourne, Australia.
Now well over 80% as the team right now on free throw line.
Her first free throw ties the score. Her second free throw puts the Golden Suns back in the lead as Leamy goes 2 out of 2. And with 4:01 remaining in the second quarter, Arkansas Tech leads 33-32. Over the timeline on the dribble comes Daniela Gentier. Pass to the right wing for Olivia Allen. Allen gets a pick from Holloman, gives it out front to Gentier. Gentier drives, finds a seam down the middle of the paint, and hits the 6-foot floater in the lane. 3:45 to go until halftime. Delta State leads 34-33. Gentier with 6 points. She's 2 out of 3 from the field. Drive by Cunningham. Goes in. Shot is blocked out of bounds by Addison Roberts. And Arkansas Tech will maintain with 3:35 left in the half and 21 on the shot clock. Roberts gets a breather as Bremiah Johnson is back in for Delta State. Inbound pass to be made by Marley Sellers, appearing in her 30th game as a Golden Sun this afternoon. The sophomore from Salem, Arkansas, lobs it out near midcourt for Leamy. They feed it into the post for Cunningham. Out to Smith for 3 from the left corner. That's too strong. And off the fingertips of Sellers, out of bounds. Basketball to Delta State at the 3:28 mark of the second quarter.
Maybe not the shot we wanted right there.
Bremiah Johnson will make the inbound pass for Delta State.
Got to get it back.
Johnson had 5 points in their win over UAM on Saturday. Gets it in to Gentier. Gentier hands it off to Sarah. And now the senior guard from Barcelona, Spain, will get Delta State into its offense. Sarah drives the right side of the lane, cut off by Cunningham. Fires it out opposite wing for Johnson. Johnson fakes the 3, drives, 8-foot floater, offensive foul. Abby Grace Cunningham, that has been a specialty for her early in this season. She draws the charge on Bremiah Johnson. It is Johnson's first personal foul, and the basketball goes to Arkansas Tech on what will go into the books as Delta State's 8th turnover of the first half.
They're protecting the ball very well so far.
3:06 to go in the second quarter. Delta State leads 34-33. Atkins takes a handoff. 3-pointer is short. Rebound on the baseline by Bremiah Johnson. Passes out of a double team to Sarah, ahead to Gentier. Gentier on the break. Gives left corner for Allen. Olivia Allen, three-pointer, no good. Rebound, foul on Arkansas Tech. Marley Sellers gave up inside position to Elise Holloman, and then Marley had to push her to try to get the rebound. The foul on Marley Sellers is her first. It is team foul number 3, so actually a pretty good foul there taken by Sellers to prevent the rebound and the putback.
Yep, got to get back here.
Sellers is out, replaced by Jesse Lyle. Inbound pass comes left side for Johnson. Bremiah Johnson drives, cut off by Haley Wyrick, who just checked back in. Pass out to Holloman. Holloman fumbled it for a moment, got it back. Passes right side to Gentier. I should say to Sarah. Sarah drives the baseline. Shot by Holloman was blocked. Rebounded for Arkansas Tech by Abby Grace Cunningham.
Good blindside block there.
2:31 to go in the half. Suns down by 1. Jesse Lyle drives. Shot up, count the basket, and a foul. A three-point play opportunity. The Delta State bench is arguing that Lyle was on the floor when that foul was committed. They might have a case. The foul against Delta State is on Anna Sarah, her first, and it is a three-point play opportunity for Arkansas Tech's Jesse Lyle after the layup gives her her first 2 points of the afternoon. Jesse Lyle to the free throw line. One shot, it is on its way. It is no good. Rebound Delta State. 2:26 to go in the half. Arkansas Tech leads 35-34 on the Jesse Lyle layup. Into the front court comes Anna Sarah. Hands it off to Bremiah Johnson. They work it around the perimeter to Gentier and then on to Von Cannon. Maddie Kate Von Cannon passes top of the key for Gentier. Gentier drives, shoots over Jesse Lyle and scores. Tough shot.
Tough shot. Give her credit.
Got it to go at the 2:06 mark of the half, and Delta State leads 36-35. Suns counterattack. Pass along the baseline, intended for Madeline Atkins, is stolen by Bremiah Johnson.
Too telegraphed that time.
Johnson stops at the top of the key, hands it off to Anna Sarah. That bucket a moment ago by Gentier gives her 8 points in the first half. She's 4 away from matching her season and career high. Bremiah Johnson tries to drive, passes right side to Sarah. Sarah gives it up top of the key for Gentier. Gentier passes back to Johnson, now on to Sarah. Sarah with 8 to shoot, gets a pick from Holloman, gives it out to Von Cannon. Little bunny hop, then a three-pointer is short. Holloman with the offensive rebound, lost the handle, stolen for Arkansas Tech by Abby Grace Cunningham. 1:25 to go, second quarter. Suns with the ball, down by 1.
Work around, get a good shot here.
Right side, Jesse Lyle. Thought about a deep three, instead zips it down low to Cunningham. Cunningham draws a double team. Shot is blocked out of bounds by Holloman. And Arkansas Tech will throw it in with 17 to shoot.
She's trying to get that foul inside, isn't she?
Jesse Lyle is out. She is replaced by Marley Sellers, and Sellers will make the inbound pass from the baseline.
Trying hard to sell it, pick it up.
Ooh. Several players get hung up in the left side of the lane. Jaden Smith hit the floor hard for Arkansas Tech, and the reason she hit the floor hard in the estimation of the officials is because she was pushed there by Elise Holloman. 3 on Holloman. They'll have to get her out of the game. She'll be replaced by Bailey Featherstone shortly. For the Golden Suns, Madeline Atkins is out, and Clara Grace Prater is back in. And there's Featherstone for Holloman for Delta State. 1 minute, 14 seconds to go in the second quarter, and Jaden Smith to the free throw line for the first time today. First free throw is up and good for Jaden Smith. That is her first free throw attempt as a Golden Sun. She was a 74% free throw shooter at Cowley College the last 2 years. She makes both of those. 1:14 to go in the half. And Arkansas Tech seesaws back in front, 37-36. Into the front court, it was Featherstone, now passing right side to Von Cannon. Out front to Anna Sarah. Sarah picks up her dribble, gives top of the key for Featherstone. Featherstone hands it off to Von Cannon. Defender fell down. Von Cannon open for 3, and she got it. Maddie Kate Von Cannon
cannot leave her open.
She is 3 out of 5 from beyond the arc, and her third three-pointer of the half gives Delta State a 39-37 lead with under a minute to go until halftime. Right side, Wyrick. Out front to Cunningham. Fakes left, looks right, passes left. Gives to Jaden Smith. Feed into the post for Haley Wyrick. Wyrick guarded by Bremiah Johnson, 12 to shoot, tried to pass it to the cutter Sellers, but it was deflected by Johnson and stolen by Von Cannon. Maddie Kate Von Cannon in transition. The Lady Statesmen, if they want to, can pretty much hold for the last shot of the half. Dribbling on the Tech logo at midcourt is Anna Sarah, getting instructions from her head coach Tracy Stewart-Lang. Sarah goes left, Sellers with her step for step. Golden Suns do have one foul to give here, so they can overplay a bit defensively. Bremiah Johnson shoots from the baseline, but you can't give that foul on the shot, which is what they do. And so it will be 2 free throws for Delta State. The foul is against Arkansas Tech's Clara Grace Prater. It is her first personal foul. Correction, her second personal foul. And to the free throw line goes Bermiah Johnson. Prater is out. Madeline Atkins back in for the Suns with 13.1 seconds remaining in the first half. The first of two for Bermiah Johnson is good. Johnson now 3 out of 3 from the free throw line today. She will have one more try. Did not attempt a free throw in Delta State's first 3 regular season games. Made them both. 13.1 seconds left in the half. Delta by 4. Lady Statesmen have scored the last 5 points. Into the front court come the Golden Suns. 8 seconds left. Sellers dribbles on the left wing. 6 seconds left. Out to Cunningham. Three-pointer is no good. Rebound, whistle, and a pushing foul against Arkansas Tech, I'm afraid. Let's see what we've got.
They're saying it's down here.
Against Delta? Okay.
I think.
No, she says white 23.
Okay.
She's got it on Haley Wyrick. Now she's going to award the free throws to Delta State with 1.9 seconds remaining. Just a spot of confusion there. It is on white 23, which is Haley Wyrick. It is Wyrick's first personal foul, and it is the 5th team foul. And so it will yield 2 more free throws for Bermiah Johnson, who is 4 out of 4 from the line, accounting for all 4 of her points. Johnson also has 5 rebounds. And, Kelly, this is one of those players we talked about at the outset. You can't let her get going. She had 19 points and 9 rebounds when they beat Louisiana Lafayette in an exhibition game. She can be a real difference maker for them. She misses the first free throw here. And we'll have one more try with 1.9 seconds left. It is on its way. It is no good. Rebound, Desi Lancaster, and that is how the first half will come to an end with the score. Delta State 41, Arkansas Tech 37. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 3 minutes. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
As a dentist, giving patients a beautiful smile is what I love to do. But the business side can be challenging. Luckily, First State Bank understands. They provide financial tools that make banking convenient and flexible. And the service I get is second to none. From equipment loans to cash management solutions, they give me the freedom to focus on my patients, not my payroll. Now that's something to smile about.
Come see us at First State Bank in Russellville or Fayetteville for local personalized banking.
Johnny Storian with a thought from Alathus Realty. With years of experience, knowledge, and a network of relationships, they ensure you'll get the most for your house. So when it comes time to put that property on the market or begin looking for that next dream home you have, don't delay. Call Brent Preddy and the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville, 968-5668, or check them out, russellvilleliving.com.
If you're ready to explore career training with cutting-edge technology and earn college credit while still in high school, the Arkansas Tech Career Center is here for you. We're shaping the next generation of Arkansas's skilled workforce one student at a time. You will receive hands-on training, earn college credit, receive certifications, and get real-world experience with paid work opportunities at no cost to you. Learn more and discover all the programs we offer by visiting atu.edu/career center. Career readiness starts here at ATCC.
Chicken Mart is having an end-of-the-year buy one, get one free closeout sale you can't miss at both their locations while supplies last. Over half the store will be filled with closeout price buy one, get one free items like breaded chicken tenders, breaded chicken nuggets, breaded chicken breast fillets, breaded popcorn chicken. All will be closeout sale price, so hurry in. Supplies are limited at both your local Chicken Mart locations, 106 Weir Road and 1808 South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville.
At Union Bank, we're more than a place to keep your money. We're your friends and neighbors. Sure, we've got checking and savings and digital banking with all the bells and whistles. So what really sets us apart? We know your name, not just an account number. And we're focused on serving you and our community because just like you, we call this home too. We invite you to discover the Union Way, where relationships matter.
At St. Mary's, we're excited to introduce the Da Vinci Xi surgical robot, an innovative technology designed to enhance precision, flexibility, and control in the operating room. The system has 3 key components. First, the surgeon console. This is where the surgeon sits, viewing a high-definition 3D image of the surgical area while controlling the instruments with precision. Next is the patient cart, positioned next to the patient on the operating table. The robotic instruments move in real time, mimicking the natural motion of a human hand, but with a greater range of motion for improved accuracy. Finally, the vision cart seamlessly connects the system, providing a crystal clear magnified 3D view for enhanced visualization. While the DaVinci Xi is an advanced tool, it's always 100% controlled by the surgeon. This means greater precision, smaller incisions, and potentially faster recovery times for our patients. As we celebrate 100 years of serving the River Valley, we're proud to bring the latest surgical technology to our community. The DaVinci Xi is just one way we're looking ahead to the future of healthcare at St. Mary's. To learn more, visit stmarysregional.com.
Get yourself hand, man. Hey, the core values of our program, the motto of our program is what? Go to work. Each and every day, you gotta go to work. We've gotta go out there and do our job at an elite level. Pride, tradition, history, what it takes to be a Wonder Boy, what it takes to wear that green and gold. 959 and VVR. That's who we are. We're gonna go out there and put it on the field for 60 minutes. Do you guys understand? Yes, sir. Do you guys understand? Yes, sir. Green and Gold Nation, let's go to work. We are!
You've worked hard and dreamed big. Now it's time to take the next step. And Arkansas Tech is here to support you at every step of the way. Here at Arkansas Tech, you're more than a student. You're part of a community that believes in you. So, apply today. Our application for undergraduate admission is completely free, and the good news is when you apply, you're automatically considered for academic scholarships. So don't miss out. Visit atu.edu/apply to unlock your potential.
Personalized programs can help them thrive.
Call Huntington Learning Center at 1-800-CAN-LEARN or visit huntingtonhelps.com today.
Back at the Farmers Co-op, and Mike Apple's along with us. Mike, whenever we're thinking about the Farmers Co-op, it's that variety that people love and the great selection that they'll find at their local co-op, East Main, Russellville, also in Danville.
That's true. We have all the items for the farm and ranch, but we also have lawn and garden, pet supplies, just a very wide variety of products.
The Farmers Co-op in Russellville, exit 84 off Interstate 40, East Main, Russellville, also in Danville.
The folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air want to take a moment to not only thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family whole house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. And customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you from Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Ready to shape your future? At Arkansas Beauty College, a career in cosmetology means your success is in your hands. And with their hands-on ACCSC accredited programs, you'll have the skills and confidence to build a thriving beauty business. Plus, with financial aid available to those who qualify, your dreams are closer than ever. Imagine a future where your earnings grow with every new client you build. It's never too late to start your new career. Call Arkansas Beauty College at 968-3075 today.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Phil Wright Autoplex, we want your car. We're giving cash on the spot, no trade necessary. Right now, we are buying local and giving more money than ever for local trades. Plus, while you're here, check out the 0% financing on 2025 GMC Sierras, or 2.99% for up to 72 months on 2025 Chevrolet Silverado. Phil Wright Autoplex, we want your vehicle and we're willing to pay for it. Bring us your car today and leave with cash in hand. Come see us today at Phil Wright Autoplex, Russellville.
KCJC Dardanelle, Russellville. Ladies and gentlemen, this is River Country. KCJC,
an EAB Media Group radio station.
Delta State 41 and Arkansas Tech 37 at halftime of today's NCAA non-conference women's basketball game at Tucker Coliseum. We'll be with you again tomorrow at 4 p.m. for Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys basketball, as the Wonder Boys will host the Northeastern State Riverhawks for a 4 p.m. game. That means we'll be on the air here at 3:45 p.m. tomorrow on the EAB Sports Network. We invite you to go to ArkansasTechSports.com/tickets, get you some seats, and come join us in person for the ball game tomorrow on Thanksgiving Eve. And now we turn it over to someone who has never been called a turkey, Mr. Kelly Davis, for a look at what else is happening around the Great American Conference.
Well, not that I've heard anyway.
Exactly.
Let's back up a little bit to yesterday, as you will. There were some games yesterday, and Sam had mentioned this could be a very, very interesting season, especially on the women's side of the Great American Conference, because yesterday's scores will indicate that. There was 3 on the women's side yesterday. It was Southwest Oklahoma State falling to Lubbock Christian 62-61. If I remember right, didn't them two play for a national championship? That may be why this one got scheduled, because they wanted a remake.
Yep.
And if I'm not mistaken, Southwest may have only lost by 1 or 2 points in that national championship game.
That was in 2019, and SWOSU was one defensive rebound away from a national championship.
One rebound away, so might have been the same case yesterday. 62-61 Lubbock Christian. It was Harding 61, Central Oklahoma 51. That was played in Edmond, Oklahoma yesterday. And Missouri Western traveled all the way to Arkadelphia, and Ouachita was not very nice to them. Ouachita coming away with that win, 78-70 over Missouri Western out of the MIAA conference. There was one men's game yesterday, and that was Northwest Oklahoma State. They took care of Kansas Wesleyan, only by 2 though, 80-78. There's a full slate of games today. All the games will be later on this afternoon, starting at 5 o'clock. On the women's side, East Central is hosting Oklahoma Christian. It is UA Monticello traveling to Mississippi College. It is Northwestern Oklahoma State entertaining Cameron. Henderson State will welcome Northeastern State to town. Southern Arkansas will have Christian Brothers, and Midwestern State will be the host for Southeast Oklahoma State. On the men's side, Science and Arts of Oklahoma will be at Southwest Oklahoma. Delta State, the men are in Monticello today to take on UA Monticello. Champion Christian will be at Ouachita Baptist, and Southern Arkansas will be hosting Mississippi College. So all those are after our game today. With just one game, we won't be able to pass along any scores, but you can go to the GreatAmericanConference.com to see all the action, all the results from today's games.
Our halftime score at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville is Delta State 41, Arkansas Tech 37. Back to the Alathus Realty broadcast position for the second half in 2 minutes. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
If y'all ready for some more slam dunks, I need y'all to make some.
This game is once in a century. Be there at Tucker Coliseum on January 21st. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com for your tickets to the 100-year tour.
Are you ready to get in on the action at Arkansas Tech? Join us for a campus tour and see firsthand why we're the perfect fit for you. Explore the state-of-the-art facilities, meet our friendly faculty and staff, and discover the vibrant student life that awaits. As a bonus, we are now giving bilingual tours in Spanish.
¿Te gustaría conocer el campus de Arkansas Tech? Contáctanos hoy y descubre por qué esta universidad es el lugar donde comienzan los sueños grandes. From our beautiful campus to our endless opportunities, there's something for everyone at ATU. Visit atu.edu/admissions to schedule your tour today and to start your journey to success.
Care in a compassionate, supportive, and comfortable atmosphere. Whether it's long-term care, a short-term respite, or 24-hour skilled nursing, Stella Manor offers compassionate, professional support in a comfortable, family-like setting. With a full therapy program, hospice partnerships, and director-led activities every day, your loved one receives care that goes beyond the basics. Call or visit today to see the difference compassion makes at Stella Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation. West Fraser is looking for skilled electricians to join their team in a role that's more than just a job. It's a career. If you've got experience with 3-phase power, 480-volt systems, and machine controls, West Fraser wants to hear from you. You'll work hands-on, solving real problems and growing with a team that promotes within. Solid day one benefits, competitive pay, and a culture that puts people first. Build your career with West Fraser. Apply today at westfraser.com/careers.
Back with you at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville and ready for the second half between the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns and the Delta State Lady Statesmen. The way things are these days with these two schools in different conferences, you never know for sure when will be the last time we get a chance to see these two programs together. This is the 51st meeting. They've sporadically met in non-conference games over these last 15 years. Since Arkansas Tech left the Gulf South Conference to become a charter member of the Great American Conference, but no guarantee that we'll see these two teams on the same floor again anytime soon. And so we will savor these 20 minutes of basketball between the Golden Suns and the Lady Statesmen here on this Tuesday afternoon in Russellville, Arkansas. For Delta State, Dakaya Toney, Jariah Williamson, Addison Roberts, Olivia Allen, and Maddie Kate Van Cannon take the floor. For Arkansas Tech, Logan Young, Abby Grace Cunningham, Jada Pickens, Lena Primi, and Parina Lemi, and Shaylin Lyle for the Golden Suns. And Delta State with the basketball to begin the second half. Top of the key, Roberts gives it to Williamson on a backdoor cut. She goes in and draws the foul. Williamson fouled on the layup try. She will shoot 2 free throws. The foul against Arkansas Tech's Abby Grace Cunningham is her first personal foul, and Jariah Williamson to the line. Williamson will be shooting 2 here at the 9:48 mark of the third quarter. Her first free throw is up. It is good. And Delta State increases its lead to 42-37 here early in the second half. Second try for Williamson on its way and also good, nothing but net, 43-37. Dating back to the end of the first half, Delta State now on a 7-0 run. Parina Lemi with it on the left wing. Passes in the corner for Shaylin Lyle. Out front to Cunningham. Fakes a 3. Left-handed dribble drive. Breaks down. Kicks it out to Logan Young. Young misses the floater from the left baseline, but draws the foul on Addison Roberts. Roberts' second personal foul will send Logan Young to the free throw line, where she is 2 out of 2. And Kelly, maybe as big a key as anything for the Golden Suns here in the second half is keeping Logan Young and Shaylin Lyle out of any further foul trouble and keeping them on the floor.
Yeah, but at the same time, here's the bad. Then add to that, at the same time, they got to play good defense as well.
Absolutely. First free throw good, second free throw good. Logan Young has 4 points, all of them from the free throw line. 9:33 to go in the third. Delta State with the ball and a 4-point lead. Dakaya Toney passes it over the timeline to Addison Roberts. Fakes the 3, drives on Pickens. Rejected out of bounds by Logan Young. And that's an example of the good defense you were looking for from Logan Young.
Exactly. She had backside help right there. She came from the other side of the court to block that.
And swatted it out of bounds. Delta State throws it in with 19 to shoot. Left side on the dribble, Jariah Williamson gives top of the key for Van Cannon. Catch and shoot 3, no good. Toney with the putback, it is good. Dakaya Toney able to get the offensive rebound and the second chance points. And it's 45-39, Delta State by a half dozen with 9:08 to go in the third. Feed down low for Cunningham, double teamed, passes out of it to Lemi. Lemi drives, floats, shoots, and scores off the window, and good for Parina Lemi. Had a couple of chances to call a foul there on Delta State, didn't do it.
Well, she had to adjust her. She was trying to pass the ball, and then she ended up shooting it.
The Lemi bucket cuts the Delta State lead to 45-41. Parina Lemi now with 5 points on the afternoon. Toney walked. Dakaya Tony kind of lost track of where she was for a moment, took an extra step, and gives the basketball back to Arkansas Tech on Delta State's 10th turnover of the afternoon.
That's what we need, some turnovers every now and then.
Shaylin Lyle dribbles at the top of the key for Arkansas Tech. Suns down by 4, away from the basketball. We've got a whistle, and let's see what we have. A holding call against Delta State's Addison Roberts. It is Roberts' third personal foul.
Yeah, the fouling continues.
Roberts was trying to prevent Logan Young from moving toward the basketball and committed the hold. Young receives the inbound pass. 15-footer is good from the left baseline for Logan Young. Her first field goal of the day. She's got 6 points, 4 of them here early in the third quarter. And the Delta State lead is down to 2, 45-43. Jariah Williamson over the timeline. Goes to the left side, hands it off to Van Cannon. Out front to Roberts. Roberts dribbles right. Bounce pass to the top of the key for Tony. Dakaya Tony picks up her dribble, hands it off to Olivia Allen. Allen dribbles left, passes it ahead to Van Cannon. Now a handoff for Williamson. Williamson feeds the post for Tony. Tony works on Cunningham, drives around her, layup up and good for Dakaya Tony.
No answer for that yet.
6 points for Tony, 47-43, Delta State by 4. Right side, Shaylin Lyle. Lyle thought about a three, instead passes right wing for Jada Pickens. Pickens dribbles left, guarded by Olivia Allen, hands it off to Cunningham. 4-3, it is short. Defensive rebound, Jariah Williamson of Delta State. Lady Statesmen push it. Williamson gives to the trailer, Van Cannon, open for three, got it. Nothing but net from the right side for Van Cannon. Her fourth three-pointer of the day. It is career three-pointer number 117 for Maddie Kate Van Cannon. 7:33 to go in the third. Delta State by 7, but not for long, as Logan Young drives in for the layup for the Golden Suns at the 7:27 mark, and that cuts the Delta lead down to 50-45.
Got to get some stops.
Jariah Williamson gives right side to Allen. Allen drives on Young. Young recovers. Bounce pass into the post is deflected by Leamy. It results in a held ball. The possession arrow favors Arkansas Tech. The Golden Suns will have it, and back into the game for Arkansas Tech is the player that gave them a huge lift with 12 points in the second quarter, Desi Lancaster. She replaces Abby Grace Cunningham. Also in for the Suns in place of Shaylin Lyle, it is Marley Sellers. For Delta State, Bailey Featherstone is back. And now Jada Pickens will bring it up for the Suns. It's Pickens, Leamy, Young, Lancaster, and Sellers for Arkansas Tech. Top of the key, Leamy drives right. Loses the handle, gets it back in the corner. She'll try a three-pointer. It was blocked by Williamson. Rebounded for Delta State by Olivia Allen. Lady Statesman on the fast break. Ahead to Featherstone. Layup try is no good. Lancaster forced the miss, but there to clean it up is Dakaya Tony. 8 points for Tony. She is 4 out of 6 from the field, and that's after she was 1 of 15 from the field in her last 2 games.
Yep.
It's 52-45 Delta State.
6 points this half.
Right side, Leamy. Passes top of the key for Pickens. 6:35 left in the third. Drive by Pickens, gets underneath the goal, passes out on the wing for Young. Logan Young fakes the three, drives, spins, shoots over Featherstone, and scores. Logan Young with the shooter's touch, gets the 12-footer to go from left of the lane. 6:22 to go in the third, and it's 52-47 Delta.
She's got 8 points this half.
Into the front court on the dribble comes Jariah Williamson. Those 8 points in the second half, giving Young now 10 for the game. Left side, Williamson feeds in the post for Tony. Tony's been tough to stop here in the third quarter. Drives, shoots from 5 feet, no good. Lancaster forced the miss and rebounded it. Outlet pass for Parina Leamy. Suns down by 5, 5:55 to go in the third. Leamy all the way to the rim. Layup is no good. Defensive rebound by Bailey Featherstone of Delta State.
Yep, nobody there to get the pickup.
Jariah Williamson brings it back the other way and throws it away. Pass stolen by Desi Lancaster. Tony wasn't looking for it. Ahead on the break for Pickens. Pickens to Sellers. Marley Sellers gives to Lancaster at the free throw line. Desi backs Featherstone down, goes to the goal, and they're going to call the foul on the floor. They will not count the basket. They're going to say the foul occurred on the floor, and it'll be the Golden Suns basketball on the baseline. The foul is on Bailey Featherstone. Her third personal foul. Haley Wyrick and Madeline Atkins in. Parina Leamy and Jada Pickens out for the Suns. For Delta State, Dakaya Tony will get a breather, replaced by Elise Holloman. Also in for Delta State is Daniela Gentier. She replaces Olivia Allen. 5:34 to go, third quarter. Delta State 52, Arkansas Tech 47 from Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Final game before the Thanksgiving break for the Suns. Inbound pass for Young. Young's shot is blocked out of bounds by Holloman, and the Golden Suns will throw it in with 20 to shoot. Nice job there by Sellers to get that in just ahead of the 5-second count.
Looking for a little foul there. Missed it.
Sellers whistled before the inbound pass, and they fouled Logan Young. Bailey Featherstone looked like impeded her progress, and it was Bailey Featherstone the guilty party. That's 4 on Featherstone. She'll be replaced by Janira Kelly. Kelly averaged 13.1 points and 11.4 rebounds per game as a freshman at Baton Rouge Community College. Slightly less production a year ago. Inbound for Young, misses the layup, fights for her own
she got
rebound.
Pushed in the back. Come on, call a foul.
Janira Kelly gets the defensive rebound for Delta State. 5:23 to go in the third. Lady Statesman with the ball and a 52-47 lead. Right side, Gentier passes out front for Buncannon for 3. Not there this time. Defensive rebound, Desi Lancaster of Arkansas Tech. Lancaster with 12 points and 4 rebounds on the day. Young, left corner 3 is short. Young gets her own rebound, goes to the rim and lays it in. Logan Young rebounds her own miss and scores. We go under 5 minutes to play in the third quarter, and the Delta State lead is down to 3, 52-49.
Don't see that very often. Follow your shot.
12 points for Logan Young, 10 of them here in the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. Top of the key on the dribble, Gentier. Hands it off to Williamson, and an illegal screen. An illegal screen set at the top of the key by Delta State. It was Gentier, the guilty party, on the handoff, her second personal foul, and it takes us to a timeout on the floor. 4 minutes and 42 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Delta State 52, Arkansas Tech 49. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
You belong at a school that understands your needs. At Arkansas Tech University, you'll receive a personalized education designed with your interests in mind, offering over 150 degree options both online and in person, with classes taught by dedicated instructors committed to helping you succeed in your chosen field. Grow beyond your expectations. Apply today and discover why you belong at ATU.
100 years ago, St. Mary's opened its doors with one goal: making communities healthier. For a century, we've been more than a hospital. We've been the place where babies take their first breaths, where neighbors care for neighbors, and where innovation meets compassion. From a time before antibiotics to advanced surgical technology, our mission has never changed: to care for you like family. St. Mary's Regional Health System. Here for you yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
To go in the third, Delta State leads 52-49. And Kelly, it feels like if the Golden Suns are going to get this done today, they're going to have to do something about that three-point shooting column.
Absolutely, because right now is number 2, Buncannon. She's got 12 points right now, and that's 4 3-pointers. She is a very good shooter, so we just got to guard the three-point line a little bit. They're moving the ball very well, so they're trying their best to get open and take those open threes. We just have to get some good backside defense to prevent that from happening.
Delta State 7 of 14 from three-point range. The Golden Suns just 2 out of 15. Shaylin Lyle can certainly do something about that. She dribbles into the front court, goes left, steps back, maintains her dribble, defended by Jariah Williamson. Lancaster sets a pick, pops out to the top of the key, receives the pass, tries to feed it down low for Logan Young, but Young lost her footing and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Arkansas Tech. The Golden Suns commit their 10th turnover compared to 12 for Delta State.
Just led a little too much on the pass.
Arkansas Tech will apply full court pressure on the inbound pass, which will be made by Maddie Kate Buncannon. Gets it into Elise Holloman. Holloman back to the middle of the floor for Jariah Williamson. Williamson over the timeline. Williamson and Gentier play catch on the right side of the floor. Holloman sets a ball screen. Williamson uses it to go left. Passes into the corner for Buncannon. Fakes the 3. Passes back to Williamson. Shot clock at 15. Holloman sets another ball screen. Atkins goes under it to stay with Williamson. Williamson hands it off to Gentier. Gentier guarded by Wyrick. Shot clock at 7. Hand off to Williamson. Williamson fires it cross court to Buncannon. Fakes the 3. 2 defenders run at her. Forces her to give it up to Gentier. Gentier, 3 at the buzzer is no good. Defensive rebound by Lancaster of Arkansas Tech. Suns the other way. Lyle picks up her dribble, gives to Lancaster at the top. Desi wants to drive, kicks it out to Young. Young out front for Lyle, fakes left, drives into the lane, running, 8-footer off the window, good, and a free throw upcoming for Shaylin Lyle, and a chance to tie the score at the 3:44 mark of the third quarter on the foul against Jariah Williamson. Williamson picks up her 3rd personal foul, and it'll be 1 shot for Shaylin Lyle. Lyle is 1 out of 1 at the free throw line today, and 10 out of 11 this season. First one is up. It is the only one is up. It is good. And Shaylin Lyle on the three-point play with 3:44 remaining has tied the score at 52 apiece.
You know, we talked about before the game, it's going to be a game of runs, so you got to withstand those runs.
Gentier for three, air ball, defensive rebound by Madeline Atkins of Arkansas Tech. Suns the other way. Ahead on the fast break for Young. Logan stops, shoots, had it blocked, gets her own rebound, tries again and scores. Logan Young with her second chance bucket here in the last couple of minutes, and it gives the Golden Suns the lead with 3:18 to go in the third. 54-52 Arkansas Tech on a 9-0 run. Now a loose ball underneath the goal, a pile up, and it looks like a foul against Delta State.
Over the back. Well, it's not called over the back, but
Elise Holloman guilty of the push on the rebound. It is Holloman's fourth personal foul. It looks like everybody's relatively okay. Anna Sarah is going to check back in for Delta State. It is the fifth team foul on the Lady Statesman. And Arkansas Tech will shoot free throws with 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the third. And Arkansas Tech leading 54-52, looking to add to a 9-0 run.
Who was the foul number?
That's on number 20.
Number 20, okay.
Elise Holloman gets her fourth.
I didn't know if it was 20 or 21. I couldn't.
Yeah, the good news is it's 4 fouls on Holloman. The bad news is it means Dakaya Tony is going to check back in.
And she has been hard to deal with this half. She's got 6 points this half, 8 total.
Holloman and Williamson out.
I'm
Sarah and Tony are in.
What they're looking
and
at.
Now they're going to go to the monitor to see if there might have been a flagrant foul on that pileup underneath the goal. So they will go to the monitor, and while they do that, here at the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we will step aside for 30 seconds. 3:12 to go in the third. Tech leads 54-52. Back in 30 seconds. This.
If y'all ready for some more slam dunks, I need y'all to make some.
This game is once in a century. Be there at Tucker Coliseum on January 21st. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com for your tickets to the 100-year tour.
First State Bank.
Kelly, you spotted it early on. This game is following a fairly similar script to the UA Fort Smith game. The Lions the other day were hot from three-point range in the first half and cooled off dramatically in the second half, and we're seeing that again here today from Delta State as the Lady Statesmen just 1 out of 6 from three-point range here in the second half, and that's helping the Golden Suns put together this comeback.
But still, they've made 7 of them. They're shooting 41% from the three-point line, so 7 of 17. Golden Suns, you know, we only had 2 at Fort Smith. Is that correct? 2 3-pointers. Yep. We only got 2 today. So one thing that's helping us, free throws. They are 11 of 18, and we are 20 of 24, both shooting very well. But that has helped. Those 9 points has helped keep us in the game.
And the Golden Suns are back at the free throw line with 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. Tech leading 54-52. Madeline Atkins to the line, where she is 2 out of 2 today. Now the official is pointing across the way and sees something she does not like.
Talking about substitutions.
And so Atkins will check out, and it's going to be Shaylin Lyle taking the free throws for Arkansas Tech, as it appears Madeline Atkins, no, head coach Tracy Stewart-Lang is not happy about this turn of events. Madeline Atkins has got, it appears, maybe a cut above her eye. And so Cecily Rideau from the Arkansas Tech athletic training staff will be tending to Madeline Atkins. Shaylin Lyle came up to take the free throws in her place. And now the officials are discussing how to adjudicate this.
I think Delta State's argument is that they should be able to pick who shoots the free throws since Madeline came out.
The officials.
Which may be, depends on certain situations, I guess. If you're just doing, if you take an injured player out, I think the other coach, doesn't she get to pick who shoots?
Well, now Jaden Smith has stepped up to take the free throws for Arkansas Tech. Olivia Allen is going to check in for the Lady Statesman during the spot of confusion
so
here.
That could be the correct call.
So Jaden Smith to the free throw line. She will take the shots for Arkansas Tech. First one is up and good for Smith. She is now 3 out of 3 from the free throw line today. 6 points for Smith. She'll have another with 3:12 to go. It is up. It is also good. Make it an 11-0 run for Arkansas Tech. And the Golden Suns lead 56-52 with 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third. Into the front court come the Lady Statesmen. This 4-point lead is the largest of the day for Arkansas Tech. Delta State has led by as many as 13. We've had 6 ties and 9 lead changes here this afternoon. Tony sets a high ball screen, gets it on the pick and roll from the point guard, Sarah, and lays it in.
No answer for Tony still.
Dakaya Tony with 8 points, 2 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the third. Arkansas Tech with the ball and the lead, 56-54. Left side, Logan Young passes into the corner for Haley Wyrick. Wyrick still has her dribble, uses it, bounce pass into the post for Lancaster. Lancaster draws a double team, gives it back to Haley for 3. No good from the left corner. And then a foul against Arkansas Tech's Desi Lancaster on the rebound as she pushed Dakaya Tony in the back.
Yeah.
It was Lancaster's 3rd personal foul. And the basketball belongs to Delta State at the 2:31 mark. Inbound pass to the far sideline, received for Delta State by Janira Kelly, and the Golden Suns foul her. Haley Wyrick with the push. Team foul number 3 this quarter against Arkansas Tech, so no free throws yet. Wyrick picks up her 2nd personal foul. And Delta State will throw it in from the sideline. They get it in to Anna Sarah, and she will bring it up, guarded by Shaylin Lyle. 2:22 to go in the third. Arkansas Tech leading 56-54. Top of the key, Von Cannon. Passes left side. Received there by Sarah. Back on the left side for Von Cannon. Von Cannon goes right, passes to Allen. Allen goes right, hands it off on the wing for Kelly. Now it's Allen again with 8 to shoot. Drives into the lane. Left-handed scoop shot is short. Rebound. Delta State collecting the offensive rebound. Sarah. Out it goes to Von Cannon for 3. It is good. And Delta State has reclaimed the lead on Maddie Kate Von Cannon's 5th three-pointer of the day. It comes to the 1:57 mark of the third. And Delta leads 57-56. Runner in the lane. No good for Shaylin Lyle. Defensive rebound, Delta State. Into the front court comes Anna Sarah. Guarded by Jaden Smith. Suns down by 1 late in the third quarter at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Bounce pass to the high post for Dakaya Tony. Tony one dribble, handoff to Allen. Allen passes left wing. They get it on the corner for Von Cannon. Von Cannon out front for Tony. Tony dribbles right, hands it off to Sarah. Sarah goes left, guarded by Jaden Smith. Sarah drives, feeds Tony, or feeds on the left baseline, I should say, for Kelly. Kelly can't get it to go on the 16-foot jumper. Defensive rebound by Shaylin Lyle of Arkansas Tech. Lyle into the front court, left side to Wyrick. Wyrick uses her dribble, gives it to Lancaster in the post, and the ball was kicked on the entry pass by Maddie Kate Von Cannon. And it'll be with 21 on the shot clock. Arkansas Tech making the inbound pass. Karina Leamy is in, replacing Haley Wyrick for the Suns. So it's Lancaster, Leamy, Young, Shaylin Lyle, and Jaden Smith, the 5 on the floor for Tech. The inbound pass deflected by Tony out of bounds. Could have got a foul there on Tony for the takedown of Desi Lancaster, but no whistle.
Huh. Interesting.
Maybe she just slipped. Inbound pass will be made by Shaylin Lyle. Gets it into Lancaster this time. Bank shot will not go. Rebound. Lancaster gets it off the Young deflection. Goes up and draws the foul. It'll be 2 free throws for Desi Lancaster. And credit Logan Young there with the little tip on the rebound to get it to Lancaster and set up the foul, which was called against Janira Kelly, her first personal. And Lancaster to the free throw line, where she is 3 out of 3 today. All 12 of Desi's points came in the second quarter. Can't say that anymore. She makes the free throw. 1 minute and 4 seconds to go in the third. And with that free throw, we have our 7th tie of the day. Second free throw is also good. Golden Suns have been phenomenal at the free throw line today, as Lancaster makes 2 more. And the Suns now 24 out of 28, 86% from the free throw line today. And Arkansas Tech leads 58-57 with a minute to go in the third quarter. Anna Sarah into the front court on the dribble for Delta State, guarded by Shaylin Lyle. Still with her dribble with 21 to shoot, passes left side to Olivia Allen, the one-time Henderson State ready. Bounce pass out front for Kelly. To the right wing, back to Sarah. Tony sets a ball screen, look for her on the pick and roll. They had it well defended, though Hickey did a good job staying in front of Tony, so they couldn't get her the ball. Now it's Kelly from 18 feet, short. Rebound tipped by Lancaster, controlled by Leamy. Fast break for the Golden Suns. Delta State back defensively, and Arkansas Tech will run a half-court set. Hickey gives it up top of the key for Lyle. Lyle drives in between 3 Lady Statesmen, kicks it out to Leamy for 3. Good from the right corner. Shaylin Lyle drew the defense with a dribble penetration, setting up Leamy for the 3. 61-57 Arkansas Tech with under 20 seconds to go in the third.
Got to keep watch.
Timeout Delta State. Curious timeout here with only 12.8 seconds left in the third.
She wanted to get a substitution in, I think.
Timeout Delta State from the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We step aside for 1 minute. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Give yourself a hand, man. Hey, the core values of our program, the motto of our program is what? Go to work. Each and every day, you got to go to work. We've got to go out there and do our job at an elite level. Pride, tradition, history, what it takes to be a Wonder Boy, what it takes to wear that green and gold. 959 and VVR. That's who we are. We're going to go out there and put it on the field for 60 minutes. Do you guys understand? Yes, sir. Do you guys understand?
Yes, sir.
Green and gold nation, let's go to work. We are!
For the opportunity to be a part of something greater.
Delta State with the timeout with 12.8 seconds left in the third. And the Lady Statesmen will inbound the basketball from the sideline with Arkansas Tech leading 61-57. Shaylin Lyle, Mackenzie Hickey, Jaden Smith, Parina Leamy, and Desi Lancaster, the five for the Golden Suns. The inbound pass will be made for Delta State by Bailey Featherstone. Von Cannon, Tony, Allen, and Sarah also on the floor for the Lady Statesmen. Sarah flashes open at the top of the key, takes the pass from Featherstone. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Bounce pass into the post for Featherstone. Featherstone works on Lyle. Lyle falls down, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound tipped around to the far side of the floor, controlled by Allen. 1 second left in the third. Try at the buzzer is good from the right side for Bailey Featherstone. She hits the three at the third quarter buzzer, and our score going to the final 10 minutes of play at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville is Arkansas Tech 61, Delta State 60 from the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We step aside for 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
This game is once in a century. Be there at Tucker Coliseum on January 21st. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com for your tickets to the 100-year tour.
Well, Kelly, the names on the box score are different, but it looks an awful lot like a Delta State Arkansas Tech game, doesn't it?
I mean, we didn't expect anything different, did we? We knew it was going to be. It wasn't as Delta State is typically very methodical, but they are moving the ball very well. They're getting their players open, getting good shots. And I'll tell you what, this fourth quarter, them Golden Suns better be looking for that number 2, that green jersey number 2. They have got to limit her. She's got 5 threes right now, and I believe that's 5 of their 8. And so she is the one that's doing the damage. And then you just got to play heads-up defense on the other 4. But you got to keep an eye on number 2.
Well, and your pick and roll defense on Dakaya Tony has got to be really good here in the fourth quarter as well. As they're going to look for her. That's going to be their 2 main offensive options. Will be Von Cannon from 3 and Tony on the pick and roll. 61-60 is the Arkansas Tech lead as we go to the fourth quarter. Inbound pass for Jariah Williamson. Williamson has been held to 4 points here today. She came in averaging 16 per game. Passes to the top of the key for Von Cannon. Von Cannon goes left, gives on the baseline for Allen. Right back to Von Cannon for 3. In and out, no good. Tony with the rebound and the putback. Dakaya Tony with the offensive rebound and the putback. 10 points for Tony. 9:41 to go in the fourth. And Delta State slips back in front, 62-61.
Got to find Tony and block her out.
Right side, Leamy. She'll try a three. It is good. Perina Leamy with the three-pointer from the right side. Her second three of the day. She's got 11 points, matching her career high at the senior college level. And the Suns lead 64-62 with 9 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Left side, Williamson on the dribble. They reverse it right side for Olivia Allen. Allen dribbles to the top of the key, defended by Mackenzie Hickey. Allen still on the dribble, wants to drive, floats it up. It is short, no good. Rebound, saved inbounds, but it hits the back of the basket as Featherstone tried to save it in. And so the basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech as Logan Young is in and Mackenzie Hickey is out for Arkansas Tech. 9 minutes and 5 seconds to go. Arkansas Tech 64, Delta State 62. And it'll be Shaylin Lyle to bring it up. Lyle, Lancaster, Smith, Leamy, and Young are the five. Lyle lost the handle, just flat out lost the handle on it right into Williamson's hands. Ahead to Tony, layup good. Dakaya Tony takes advantage of the Arkansas Tech turnover with the layup, and we are tied at 64. Suns back to work offensively. Lyle bounce pass to Logan Young, cutting down the right baseline. Layup good. Shaylin Lyle got those 2 points right back with a brilliant bounce pass to Young. Young with the finish, and the Suns lead 66-64.
Couple of freshmen at work.
Featherstone hands it off to Allen. Allen goes left, gives to Tony on the wing. 17 to shoot. Dakaya Tony out to Jariah Williamson, guarded by Shaylin Lyle. 8:23 left in regulation. Williamson drives, lost the handle, got it back. Suns trying to tie it up. Pivots, gives it out to Allen for three. It's good. Olivia Allen with the three-pointer from the right corner. Her second three of the day. She's got 8 points in all. And Delta State seesaws back in front 67-66. Right side, Lancaster gives it in the corner for Young. Out front for Jaden Smith. On to Leamy. Leamy stares down to three, instead finds Young cutting to the basket. Six-footer is up and good for Logan Young. She makes it from the left block. Logan Young with a career-high 18 points on the day, 7:53 remaining, and Arkansas Tech goes back in front 68-67.
See if we can stop a three here.
That is our 15th lead change of the day to go with 8 ties. Jumper by Featherstone is no good from the top of the key. Fight for the rebound is won by Logan Young of Arkansas Tech. Suns the other way, up by 1, 7:34 to go. Leamy out front for Lancaster, on to Lyle. Lyle with it on the left wing, fires cross-court, off-target pass intended for Logan Young is stolen by Bailey Featherstone. Featherstone dribbles through traffic, pulls up, 14-footer, no good. Defensive rebound, Logan Young. Arkansas Tech the other way.
Hey, protect the ball here, get a good shot.
Shaylin Lyle over the timeline. Lyle guarded by Williamson, passes left side to Jaden Smith. Smith dribbles right, hands it off to Lyle. Lyle uses her dribble, 14 on the shot clock, gives it out front to Desi Lancaster. Lancaster looks to drive, kicks it out to Young. Logan for three. It hung on the rim, bounced around 4 or 5 times before finally falling off. No good.
I think it went in twice.
Delta State comes away with the defensive rebound. 6:45 to go. Suns by 1.
Good shot, though.
Just another Golden Suns Lady Statesman Classic here on a Tuesday afternoon at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Glad you're with us on the EAB Sports Network. Pass on the right wing for Olivia Allen. Drives, pivots, goes up with a right-handed scoop shot. No good. Rebound out of bounds. Tony touched it last, but it looks like they're going to give. Yep, they will give it to the Golden Suns. The basketball will belong to Arkansas Tech as Dakaya Tony deflected it out. Checking out for the Suns, Desi Lancaster, Jaden Smith, and Shaylin Lyle. They are replaced by Madeline Atkins, Jada Pickens, and Abby Grace Cunningham.
Let's get some fresh legs out there.
Into the front court, Pickens, 6:23 to go. Suns leading by 1. Pickens dribbles right out front to Cunningham. Abby Grace wants to drive down the left side of the lane. They try to tie it up. She forces up a shot, and it is blocked out of bounds. Last touched by Delta State.
I'm not sure how that wasn't a foul right there.
The basketball will stay with Arkansas Tech. Inbound pass will be made with 17 on the shot clock. 6:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. Inbound to Logan Young, right back to Atkins. Atkins feeds the post for Cunningham. Cunningham works on Tony. They double team her. She goes up and draws the foul.
Finally.
Looks like it'll be on Jariah Williamson, who came to apply the double team, and it is on Williamson. That is 4 fouls on Jariah Williamson with 6 minutes and 10 seconds to go, and a decision for head coach Tracy Stewart-Lang on the Delta State bench. She is going to go to Anna Sarah. Sarah will get Williamson out of the game. Williamson will take a seat with 4 points and 4 fouls on the day.
Now they have 3 players with 4 fouls now.
Abby Grace Cunningham to the free throw line where she's 1 out of 2, now 2 out of 3. And make it 25 out of 29 at the free throw line today for Arkansas Tech. And a chance here for Cunningham to make it a 3-point lead with 6:10 to go. Cunningham's second free throw is short. Rebound. Leamy deflects it. It's going to go out of bounds on the near side. Who touched it last? The officials looking at each other, not sure who got it. They may go to the monitor. Their initial call is that it belongs to Arkansas Tech. Delta State head coach Tracy Stewart-Lang has the option to challenge it. She's got 3 timeouts. In the women's game, you can keep challenging as long as you've got timeouts without risk of anything other than losing a timeout.
Yeah, they want them to look at it.
And they are going to go to the monitor. They will go to the monitor to determine possession here with 6 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. Arkansas Tech 69, Delta State 67. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 30 seconds. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network. Arkansas Tech 69, Delta State 67 with 6 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. The Golden Suns have 4 timeouts left. Delta State has 3 timeouts remaining. And if this call is that the basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech, then the Lady Statesmen will be down to 2 timeouts left, as they would be penalized a timeout for asking for the challenge there to determine who touched the basketball last on the baseline. The key for Delta State today has been three-point shooting. They are 10 out of 21 from beyond the arc, 48%. The key for the Golden Suns has been free throw shooting. The Suns 25 out of 30, 83% from the line. The 3 officials have completed their review of the video evidence. Now they are discussing what they saw and see if they have enough evidence to overturn the call, which was the basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech. Here with 6:08 remaining. If the basketball belongs to Delta State, then the Lady Statesmen will retain that timeout. Now the officials breaking up. And they'll need to tell some folks who the basketball belongs to.
Kind of sounds like we're going to retain the ball here.
So the ball will belong to the Golden Suns. Charge Delta State with a timeout. They will have 2 remaining. Arkansas Tech still with a full complement of 4 timeouts.
Got to take advantage of this, though.
And the Golden Suns will throw it in from the sideline with 20 on the shot clock. Arkansas Tech leading by 2. Madeline Atkins to throw it in. Gets it in out near midcourt for Pickens. On to Leamy. Parina Leamy gets a ball screen from Cunningham, but she goes the other way. Drive, steps through a double team, misses the runner. Defensive rebound, Addison Roberts. Roberts falls down, loses the ball. It's stolen by Jada Pickens, and Coach Dave Wilbur's called a timeout. Timeout Golden Suns with 5 minutes and 57 seconds to go. Arkansas Tech leading 69-67. Back to the Alathus Realty broadcast position in 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
5 minutes, 57 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Arkansas Tech 69, Delta State 67. And a little bit of pushing there as the teams got lined up for the inbound pass. Addison Roberts and Logan Young were trying to get themselves into the best position possible.
Well, the coach told her to do that, and she did it. And referees told her
not to do that.
Be careful.
Inbound pass for Atkins. Atkins catch and shoot for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound tipped around along the baseline, and Roberts gets it for Delta. And then Madeline Atkins goes crashing into her, and I think they're going to get Atkins for a foul.
Wow.
The foul on Madeline Atkins of Arkansas Tech. It is her second personal foul. And the basketball will belong to Delta State. That is team foul number 1 this quarter against Arkansas Tech. Maddie Kate Van Cannon makes the inbound pass for Delta. It goes out of bounds. They say last touched by Logan Young. Would have been really close there whether Young or Roberts touched it last. They say it was Young. And Delta State will throw it in from the sideline. Shot clock at 29. They get it in to Anna Sarah. Sarah guarded by Jada Pickens. Dribbles it off her foot into the front court. Loose ball, still loose along the far sideline. Pickens dives on it, and I think the Golden Suns are going to call another timeout, but they say out of bounds first. They say out of bounds off Pickens before she could get possession and before Coach Wilbers could get the timeout called.
I'm glad that wasn't a kick ball, huh?
And it'll be Delta State's basketball now in their front court with 5:40 to go in the fourth quarter.
Just kind of rolled off her leg.
20 on the shot clock. Inbound to Dakaya Tony. Tony walked with the basketball. Dakaya Tony with the traveling violation for Delta State's 14th turnover of the day. And the basketball belongs to the Golden Suns with 5:38 to go. Arkansas Tech has 3 timeouts left. Delta State has 2. If the possession arrow becomes a factor, it will favor the Golden Suns.
Got to take advantage here.
Pickens to Cunningham in the right corner. Passes out to the top for Leamy. Perina Leamy bounce pass down low, intended for Logan Young, but it's deflected by Dakaya Tony, stolen by Von Cannon. Arkansas Tech with its 13th turnover.
Cannot telegraph your passes with this group.
Sarah hands it off to Roberts. Now to Allen. Back to Sarah. Shot clock at 19. Sarah dribbles right, gives to Allen. Allen feeds it down low for Tony. Tony, surrounded by 2 Golden Suns, gives it up. They reverse it right corner for Roberts. 3-pointer for the lead is good for Addison Roberts. She knocks down a 3 at the 5:01 mark, and Delta State leads 70-69. Top of the key, Pickens. Pass left side for Logan Young, into the corner for Atkins. Atkins defended by Allen, passes to the front for Pickens. Pickens spins, cut off by 2 defenders, and they say she walked with the basketball. Turnovers are even at 14 apiece. And with 4:45 remaining, Delta gets it back, leading by 1. Bremiah Johnson is in for the Lady Statesman, replacing Olivia Allen. So it's Maddie Kate Von Cannon, Bremiah Johnson, along with Anna Sarah, Dakaya Tony, and Addison Roberts for Delta. Shaylin Lyle, Perina Leamy, Logan Young, Madeline Atkins, and Desi Lancaster now after the Golden Suns make a couple of changes. Top of the key, Johnson gives left side to Sarah. Sarah guarded by Lyle. Sarah goes right, picks up her dribble, gives it left side for Johnson. Johnson guarded by Logan Young. They pass it back out front for Sarah. Sarah guarded by Lyle. Tony sets the ball screen. Sarah goes left. Lyle stays with her. Pass to Tony at the free throw line. Tony drives, left-handed layup, no good. Rebound. Desi Lancaster was able to save it after Atkins bobbled it for a moment. Lancaster saved it, and then Tony poked it away from her out of bounds.
Delta State, they are quick. They have some quick hands.
Atkins is out, replaced by Jaden Smith. 4 minutes and 14 seconds remaining. Delta State 70, Arkansas Tech 69. Golden Suns into the front court. Arkansas Tech has not made a field goal in almost 4 minutes. Logan Young out to Lyle. Lyle into the right corner, lobs it down low for Logan. Young makes the catch and the layup. Logan Young off the beautiful feed from Shaylin Lyle. Lays it in at the 3:59 mark. Suns by 1. And then on the inbound pass, a whistle and a foul against Arkansas Tech's Shaylin Lyle. And that is the 4th personal foul on Shaylin Lyle with 3 minutes and 57 seconds to go.
Well, she went a long time before picking that 4th foul up.
It is the first career 20-point game of Logan Young's Arkansas Tech career. And her latest 2 points have given Arkansas Tech the lead at 71-70 with now under 4 minutes to go.
Got to guard Tony and guard that 3-point line.
Tony hands it off to Bremiah Johnson. Onto the left side for Roberts. Roberts dribbles left, gives on the baseline for Bremiah Johnson. Johnson backs Young down, fires it out to Tony. Outside her normal range, misses the 19-footer. Defensive rebound by Desi Lancaster of Arkansas Tech. Suns over the timeline, leading by 1 with 3:28 to go. Leamy tries a deep 3, left wing, in and out, no good. Rebound, Delta State. Lady Statesman will go the other way with a chance to regain the lead. We have had 8 ties and 17 lead changes in this game. Golden Suns have only had the lead for a little under 9 minutes here today, but right now they're up by 1 with 3:09 to go. Drive by Jariah Williamson, tries the running 10-footer. It is short, and Lancaster with another rebound for Arkansas Tech, her 10th of the day for her 2nd career double-double. Now the Suns with the basketball, up by 1. We go under 3 minutes to play.
That's a good shot.
Shaylin Lyle dribbles right, playing with 4 fouls. Passes out front for Lancaster. Lancaster calls for Young to move. She goes into the post. Lancaster lobs it to her, too far in front. Young has to fling it back inbounds to save it. Lancaster dives on the loose ball, and Coach Wilbers calls timeout to save the possession. 2 minutes and 43 seconds to go in Russellville. Arkansas Tech 71, Delta State 70. Back to the Alathus Realty broadcast position in 1 minute. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you ready to get in on the action at Arkansas Tech? Join us for a campus tour and see firsthand why we're the perfect fit for you. Explore these state-of-the-art facilities, meet our friendly faculty and staff, and discover the vibrant student life that awaits. As a bonus, we are now giving bilingual tours in Spanish.
¿Te gustaría conocer el campus de Arkansas Tech? Contáctanos hoy y descubre por qué esta universidad es el lugar donde comienzan los sueños grandes. From our beautiful campus to our endless opportunities, there's something for everyone at ATU. Visit atu.edu/admissions to schedule your tour today and to start your journey to success.
Coliseum in Russellville, Arkansas Tech 71, Delta State 70, leading scorers in the game. For Arkansas Tech, it is Logan Young with a career-high 20 points. Desi Lancaster has 14 points and 10 rebounds for her first double-double of the season, the second of her career. Parina Leamy has 11 points to match her career high at the senior college level. For Delta State, it is Maddie Kate Buncannon with 15 points. It's a season high for her. Dakaya Tony has 12 points to match her season high. And the Golden Suns have the basketball. Both teams now have 2 timeouts left. If the possession arrow becomes a factor, it will favor Arkansas Tech. Shaylin Lyle goes left, got fouled by Jariah Williamson, and Williamson is fouled out of the game. Jariah Williamson is disqualified with 2:39 to go. It is team foul number 2 this quarter against Delta State, so no free throws yet. But Jariah Williamson, Delta State's leading scorer on the season at 16 points per game, held to 4 points today, is done for the afternoon. She will be replaced by Anna Sarah with 2:39 to go, and the Golden Suns in possession of the basketball and a 71-70 lead. Desi Lancaster will make the inbound pass from the far sideline. Lancaster, Shaylin Lyle, Jaden Smith, Parina Leamy, and Logan Young are the 5 on the floor. Lyle goes right. Lyle still with her dribble. Passes out front for Lancaster. Desi for 3. No good. Rebound. Loose. Delta State got it. Addison Roberts able to get it off a deflection. And now Anna Sarah will bring it up for Delta State. 2 minutes and 21 seconds to go. Arkansas Tech leading by 1. Sarah directing traffic. Shaylin Lyle plays with 4 fouls. She has the on-ball defense. Pass into the left corner for Olivia Allen. Allen guarded by Jaden Smith. Dribbles right to the elbow. Shovels it out to Bremiah Johnson. Johnson goes left, defended by Leamy. Leamy cuts her off. Out to Allen, 4 to shoot. 2 minutes left in the game. Allen drives, running 12-footer is short. Defensive rebound, Desi Lancaster. Her 11th rebound of the day. The Golden Suns are +4 on the glass. And they're +1 on the scoreboard with 1:49 to go. Feed down low for Young. Turnaround jumper is short. Defensive rebound, Dakaya Tony. It was short from 10 feet. Lady Statesman with another chance to regain the lead.
Great shot, just missed it.
Right side, Sarah, guarded by Lyle. Handoff top of the key for Roberts. Roberts gives to Johnson. Little 3-man weave here at the top of the key. Sarah breaks the pattern, drives to the free throw line, cut off by Lyle. They give it into the post for Tony. Tony works on Lancaster, gained no ground, kicks it out to Allen. Allen, 17-footer, way short. Offensive rebound, Tony. Tony shot up, no good. Rebound, Arkansas Tech. Parina Leamy with the defensive rebound. 1:13 to go. Suns lead by 1. And Leamy will find her point guard, Shaylin Lyle. Lyle passes right side to Lancaster. Desi hands it off to Logan Young. Young dribbles left, gets to the free throw line, shovels it out to Lyle. Lyle looks to penetrate, cut off by Sarah. 14 to shoot, under a minute to go. Suns by 1. Leamy for 3, good! Parina Leamy with the 3-pointer from the left corner with 54.3 seconds remaining, and the Suns lead 74-70.
Still got to play good defense here.
Into the front court comes Anna Sarah. Shaylin Lyle with the defense. Sarah, ball screen from Roberts, goes right. Lyle stays with her. Shot clock at 16. Left side to Allen. Allen dribbles right to the free throw line. Kicks it out to Sarah. Lady Statesman using a lot of time here. 9 on the shot clock. 28 seconds left in regulation. Sarah drives. Left-handed layup. Short, no good. Another rebound by Desi Lancaster. Her 12th of the day. Lancaster dribbles it into the front court. Looking for a guard, but they foul Lancaster first. And Desi will not be shooting free throws yet, as that is only the 3rd team foul on Delta State. They still have one more foul to give after that one before the Golden Suns go to the free throw line. Maddie Kate Buncannon is back in the game for Delta State in place of Roberts. And Arkansas Tech will throw it in from the sideline. Still just 3 team fouls on Delta, so they've got to foul 2 more times to send the Golden Suns to the free throw line, with Tech leading 74-70 and 18 seconds left. Inbound to Leamy, and she is fouled by Bremiah Johnson. Johnson takes her 2nd personal foul. That's team foul number 4. The next one will send Arkansas Tech to the free throw line. So you'd very much like to get this ball into the hands of Logan Young if you can right here, or back to the inbound passer, Shaylin Lyle. They get it into Young, and she is fouled. They called the foul before the turnover. Delta State went for the steal. Anna Sarah was holding the basketball when they blew the whistle, but there was a foul before that jarred the ball loose. And now Logan Young will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 15.9 seconds remaining. Logan Young is 4 out of 4 from the free throw line today, and she is 14 out of 15 this season. The first of 2 for the freshman from Dover is no good off the back lip. She'll have another. Another chance to make it a 5-point lead with 15.9 seconds remaining. Delta State has missed 10 of its last 11 field goal tries, including 7 in a row. Young makes the free throw. Timeout, Delta State. Suns lead 75-70. 15.9 seconds to go. Back to the Alathus Realty broadcast position in 30 seconds. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
This game is once in a century. Be there at Tucker Coliseum on January 21st. Go to HarlemGlobetrotters.com for your tickets to the 100-year tour.
In Danville.
15.9 seconds remaining. Delta State led this game 70-69 with 5 minutes remaining. And since then, the Golden Suns have outscored them by a margin of 6-0. The Suns took the lead at the 3:59 mark on a Logan Young bucket and then stretched the lead to 4 points on Perina Lemi's 3 with 54 seconds left. And then Young just a moment ago going 1 out of 2 at the free throw line to give the Suns a 75-70 lead with 15.9 seconds to go. And Kelly, down the stretch, it has been the defense for Arkansas Tech that has gotten the job done.
Yeah, I think at some point in time, Delta State and the Golden Suns were tied with 8 turnovers apiece. Now Delta State with 15. The Golden Suns have only committed 1 since that time.
The inbound pass will be made from the sideline for Delta State with 15.9 seconds remaining, and Arkansas Tech leading 75-70.
Still just 2-possession game.
Daniela Gentier will make the inbound pass. Gentier gets it into Olivia Allen, fumbled it for a moment, got it back, drives the baseline, defended by Jaden Smith, gives it in the corner for Von Cannon. Golden Suns all over her. They feed it to Tony. She goes to the basket and lays it in, and Delta State calls timeout with 6.5 seconds remaining on the Dakaya Tony layup. Delta State uses its final timeout of the game. Suns with the ball and a 75-72 lead with 6.5 seconds left. When we come back in 30 seconds, this is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Tech University has pathways to go to college beyond free and help cover the cost of your education. While other universities may claim a debt-free option via a special scholarship, ATU doesn't need a special scholarship to cover tuition and mandatory fees because we're already one of the most affordable universities in the state. Instead, ATU offers 5 pathways for graduating high school seniors to cover the cost of attending classes. And one of these 5 pathways could pay for you. Apply today at atu.edu/beyondfree.
6.5 seconds remaining. Arkansas Tech 75, Delta State 72. Delta State used a timeout, its final of the game, to set up its defense. And now Dave Wilbers of Arkansas Tech has used his penultimate timeout to be able to advance the basketball into the front court. And so the Suns will now throw it in the front court. We will keep it here through this break in the action. Arkansas Tech 75, Delta State 72, 6.5 seconds remaining in regulation. The Golden Suns now have 1 timeout left. If they have trouble getting the ball inbounds, Delta State is out of timeouts. And critically, if the possession arrow becomes a factor, it would favor the Golden Suns.
You know, everything's in our favor right now. We just got to take care of the ball. You know that they're going to foul. They're going to try to get the steal first and then get a 3-point shot off. But you got to protect that ball. First things first, get the ball inbounds.
If you can get it inbounds long enough to get yourself fouled and make 1 free throw, then Arkansas Tech will win this game. The inbound pass will be made by Madeline Atkins. Madeline Atkins, Shaylin Lyle, Desi Lancaster, Logan Young, and Perina Lemi are the 5. It'll be Atkins to make the inbound pass with 6.5 seconds left, and the Suns up by 3. Atkins looking, timeout. Golden Suns use their final timeout. Back to the Alathus Realty broadcast position in 30 seconds. This is Golden Suns basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you looking for a new career? Since 1982, Arkansas Beauty College has provided well-rounded education for your future success, allowing you to be your own boss, just like Sharon Callahan, who owns Hair Tech Studios.
My educators, I had 2 of them, were very inspiring, and everybody helped me out and helped me through it, and they always encouraged us all to do our very best. By the time I got out of beauty school, I thought I could apply for a job anywhere in this town.
6.5 seconds remaining. Arkansas Tech 75, Delta State 72. Madeline Atkins to throw it in for the Suns. Out of timeouts, looking, gets it into Lancaster. Lancaster, 5.1 seconds left. They foul her. Fouled by Dakaya Toney. Toney commits her third personal foul, and Desi Lancaster will head to the free throw line with a chance to put this game away.
Now, that's what they wanted. They only 1 second off the clock.
Jaden Smith in, Madeline Atkins out for Arkansas Tech. And the Golden Suns will clear the lane. It'll be just the Lady Statesman and Desi Lancaster up on the lane. The first of 2 shots is good. Nothing but net for Desi Lancaster. A clutch free throw for her 15th point of the day, and that should do it with 5.1 seconds remaining. Second try on its way, also good, 77-72. Golden Suns by 5. Into the front court for Delta State comes Daniela Gentier. Gentier stops in the left wing, three-pointer no good. Rebound saved in by Allen. Back to Gentier. Time expires. Will they count that basket? They count it. They say the basket was good for Gentier. All it's going to be a matter of what the final score was, though. We'll see if they go to the monitor to determine whether or not it was good.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think that was good, but they counted it.
They're going to count it. So our final score will be Arkansas Tech 77, Delta State 75, and the 51st meeting between these two great women's basketball programs belongs to the Golden Suns. And just like many before it, it was a great ball game here today at Tucker Coliseum. We will step aside for 30 seconds and then come back to wrap it up with Coach Wilbers and the final numbers. Golden Suns win. This is Arkansas Tech basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
KCJC, Dardanelle, Russellville.
You guys play the best country of all.
River Country. KCJC.
An EAB Media Group radio station.
Arkansas Tech 77, Delta State 75, and the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns, for the first time since the 2020-2021 season, are 4-0 to begin the year, and they will carry that 4-0 record into the start of conference play on Thursday, December the 4th, when they host Northwestern Oklahoma State in Great American Conference action here at Tucker Coliseum. But for today, it is a celebration of a win over Delta State. Every victory you get over the Lady Statesmen is hard-earned, and today was no different for head coach Dave Wilbers and the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns as they go to 4-0 on the year with a 2-point victory over Delta State. And now joining us following his 367th win at Arkansas Tech is Dave Wilbers. And Coach, the game played out in a lot of ways a lot like the UA Fort Smith game. It was your defense in the fourth quarter. They hit that three with right at 5 minutes left to take the lead, and you didn't let them make another field goal until Tony's layup there with about 6 seconds left. So you went almost 5 minutes down the stretch without allowing a made field goal. What did you see defensively that you liked down the stretch?
Yeah, I think we just kind of locked down on them a little bit. We blew some Simons earlier, but credit Delta State, they hit some big shots tonight, and they're a very good three-point shooting team, probably the best three-point shooting team we've played so far, and we were having trouble getting out on them. But I thought we just did a real good job of just knowing their assignments and knowing, who they were and getting out on them. So real proud of the team. And I don't know, how many points was that in the fourth quarter and then we gave up?
They only scored 15 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
total,
but we locked down for a good 5 minutes, and
yeah.
some of them were free throws
Right,
and whatever. But, just a good gut check. We needed a good game like this. Thank God we won.
Yes.
But, we just need some games like this and just learn about ourselves. And but we made some good plays and made some good free throws down in the stretch there.
In the second half of this ball game, well, to start with, after the first quarter, a little bit of a hole, Desi Lancaster played like a woman possessed in the second quarter. And then in the second half, we saw the Logan Young that you were bragging about down at Point Remove back at the Green and Gold luncheon before the year started. Logan Young dominated this game in the second half.
Yeah, she did. And she was getting the ball in the right spots. The ladies were delivering the ball, and she was finishing shots. And then, there were a couple really big threes we hit, too. P hit a three in the corner there that was just huge, gave us a 4-point lead. So, ladies just stepped up making shots and making plays.
Now it is on to conference play. Well, I got to ask you one more thing about this. This is your last season, and such a big part of your career has been games against Delta State. The chance to play against them in your last season and to play a game like this that was played at a high level and to come out with the win, and probably the last time you'll face the Lady Statesmen, that's a little special, isn't it?
Oh, it is. I mean, it's been a tough rivalry. Yeah. You know, with these guys, and Sam, you and Kelly have both sat through these games. This is not unusual when we play Delta State. And, you know, just their battles, both teams always play hard, execute hard. And, you know, there's just some really great memories of Delta State, you know, and not to jump back years ago, but, you know, Sam, you were there and Kelly was there. Probably one of the biggest games of our program since I've been here was the time we went over there the first time. And we played Delta State, and they were a lot better than us. They might have been ranked number 1 in the nation. But we went down to the wire, and Krishna Baker got a rebound there and got fouled on it, and it was a no call. And the team and the program realized we can play with these guys, and we can fight with these guys. And that was the turning point in a loss on the road. Yeah. But we went to the locker room, and there was some mad players in that locker room that carried over for the next 2 or 3 years and still carrying over with that. So I always remember that game, even as a loss, that was the game that we stepped up and fought Delta State. Yeah. And, you know, look at the record. I think we own the Delta State last 19 years here.
Well, and they definitely should have thrown me out of the building when they didn't call that foul on Krishna. I shouldn't have been allowed to call the men's game. I should have been tossed.
Yeah.
But my reaction to that. But anyway.
Well, if you remember right, I did get ejected after the horn
after the game
went
was
off.
over. Yeah.
So that was, you know, the first time I got ejected after the horn was over. But you know, so be it, and welcome to Cleveland, Mississippi.
Well, and not too much for old-timers hour here, but the other thing I remember about that game and that season, if they hadn't backed into the side of Ruby's knee that night, what the rest of that year might have been. But that's all right. It's still turned out to be a real good year and a great 19 years here. Now, it's on to the last ride through the Great American Conference for you. Northwestern Oklahoma State will be the first foe up, and the GAC office put out some numbers here today that tells us how tough it's going to be. Coming into today, the Great American Conference in non-conference games was 32-14, a 70% winning percentage, which is the best of any conference in NCAA Division II women's basketball. That includes, coming into the day, a 14-6 record in region games, now 15-6 after this. And so that tells you how tough this 22-game ride through the Great American Conference is going to be.
I've watched a lot of the teams already on tape, and it's just basketball season, and that's what we do as coaches. And this league is as balanced as any time I've ever seen it. Every team is good. And every team can beat anybody on a given night. It's going to be one of the most crazy races, I truly believe. I don't think, you know, you could maybe lose 4 or 5 games and not be out of it this year because people are going to beat each other. There's a lot of new talent in the league, like our basketball team. And, man, there's going to be just 22 nights out here that's going to be tough. And it's going to be a marathon getting through the season. Starting with Northwest Oklahoma, their team is improved too. They've got some new players, and they do what they do very well. So it'll be a good challenge, but that's why we coach basketball, and that's why we play on this level. Everybody's got players, so it'll be a good challenge for us.
And when you talk about that new talent and you think about the way conference games typically go, one of the things that really gives me a lot of optimism, not only how talented, obviously, Shaylin Lyle and Logan Young, your 2 outstanding freshmen, are, but they have shown a great capacity these last couple of games to have the basketball IQ to play in foul trouble.
Yes.
And that's going to be a very critical skill the way your team is going to play this year.
Yeah.
And the ability those two have shown in those circumstances, that gives me a lot of optimism.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I thought this game was officiated very well tonight. Very well. We were fouling a lot early, and we had to play through some foul trouble. But those 2 guys finished, and so did a lot of our players on the team too. So, you know, just a good win. And anytime you beat Delta State, it's pretty good at Arkansas Tech.
All right, go celebrate one more for the Lady Statesman. That is Dave Wilbers, the head women's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech.
Yeah, I want to say happy Thanksgiving and holidays to everybody. Our team take a couple days off here and go spend it with their family. And we had a great crowd out here for a 1 o'clock. Thank you for coming. And enjoy your holidays, and see you next Thursday.
We'll see you then.
Thanks, Sam.
That is Dave Wilbers, the head women's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech University, as the Golden Suns get a 77-75 win today over the Delta State Lady Statesmen. Arkansas Tech improves to 14-6 all-time in home games against Delta State. Let's take a look at the final numbers. The Golden Suns were 22 of 54 from the field, 41%, including 5 of 23, 22% from three-point. And the Golden Suns, 28 of 34, 82% at the free throw line today. today. Delta State, 26 of 63, 41% from the field, including 12 of 24, 50% from three-point. And the Lady Statesmen were 11 out of 18, 61% at the free throw line. The Golden Suns out-rebounded them 40-37. Delta State finished with 16 assists and 14 turnovers. Arkansas Tech had 11 assists and 15 turnovers. The Golden Suns finished in points off turnovers with a deficit for probably the first time this year, 17-9, the edge for Delta State in points off turnovers. But the number that mattered the most here tonight was the fact the Golden Suns held Delta State without a made field goal for 4 minutes and 54 seconds down the stretch, and that, along with a big three-pointer down the stretch by Parina Lemy, helped propel the Golden Suns to this two-point win. Individual leaders first for Delta State. They put three in double figures, led by Maddie Kate Van Cannon. Van Cannon finished with 15 points today, 14 points for Dakaya Tony, 11 points for Delta State's Daniela Gentier. Those were the three Lady Statesmen in double figures. Arkansas Tech led by Logan Young with a collegiate career high of 21 points today. She was 8 of 15 from the field and 5 of 6 at the free throw line. Desi Lancaster with her second career double-double, as she had 16 points and 12 rebounds, including 7 out of 7 at the free throw line, including the two free throws with 5.1 seconds remaining that put this one away for Arkansas Tech. Parina Lemy with 14 points, a career high for her, including the huge three-pointer with 54.3 seconds remaining that gave the Golden Suns a two-possession lead at the time. Also scoring today for Arkansas Tech, 8 points for Shaylin Lyle to go along with 3 rebounds and 3 assists. Jaden Smith had 7 points today for Arkansas Tech. 4 points in the ball game for Abby Grace Cunningham. Haley Wyrick and Jesse Lyle had 2 points apiece for Arkansas Tech, 1 point for Jada Pickens. Marley Sellers, Mackenzie Hickey, and Clara Grace Prater also appeared in the game for the Golden Suns, as Arkansas Tech goes to 4-0 for the first time since the 2020-2021 season, and the Golden Suns win it 77-75. We turn to Kelly Davis for any final thoughts.
I'll tell you, if these freshmen that we have in here right now can just continue to improve and play the way that they have, along with the resurgence of Desi, I don't know what she's done in the last week or so. She doesn't need to quit doing whatever she's doing. If she's going through some ritual every day. And,
Wheaties, whatever it is.
Yeah, Wheaties, having I don't know, whatever they call them drinks, what is it, a 5-hour or Red Bull or whatever they're called? Anything that she's doing, she just needs to keep on doing what she's doing. But I'm just having just a fun time so far watching these young players play, and they're playing together as a team. Logan and Lyle both coming in here as freshmen, and they act like the way that they feed off of each other. Yeah, they kind of act like they've been here for 3 years already. So that's kind of fun to watch. And one of the biggest things that I think this year compared to last year, my gosh, is the defense. They are playing very aggressive defense, and that's why they're getting the fouls. They're picking up those fouls early because they're playing such good defense right now. So they got to keep that up. You're going to have to, the way teams shoot like Delta State. We thought we had them guarded, and there they are popping a three-pointer, or if not, taking it inside for an easy layup. So they're just taking advantage of what we're doing. We're not doing anything wrong. We're just not getting there. We're a half step away from getting there before they launch that three-pointer. So I like it.
Well, as we said at the outset, it's always fun when the Golden Suns and the Lady Statesmen get together, and today was no different. And our final score was Arkansas Tech 77, Delta State 75, as two of the top 6 programs in NCAA Division II women's basketball history in terms of all-time wins met for the 51st time, and this one belongs to the Golden Suns. We send along special thanks to the athletics communications professionals from these two institutions of higher learning, especially Daniel Gallegos and his outstanding team here at Arkansas Tech, as well as Eric Moyer from the Great American Conference office. They provided all of the facts and figures we were able to share with you today. We are always grateful to Brother Stephen Berry, who does such a tremendous job as our chief studio engineer. We are thankful to the sponsors who make it possible, and thankful to you for listening as the Golden Suns go to 4-0 with a 77-75 win over Delta State. State. Our next broadcast of Golden Suns basketball will not be until Thursday, December 4th. The Golden Suns are idle until then, and that will be the Great American Conference opener against Northwestern Oklahoma State right here at Tucker Coliseum at 5:30 on December the 4th. Meanwhile, our next broadcast of Arkansas Tech Athletics on the EAB Sports Network, you won't have to wait very long. It'll be tomorrow at 4 p.m. for the tip, 3:45 for the pregame, as the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys will look for their first win of the season, as the Wonder Boys will entertain the Northeastern State Riverhawks out of Tahlequah, Oklahoma, 4 p.m. tomorrow, right here on the EAB Sports Network. Until then, from a broadcast partner, Kelly Davis, I'm Sam Strassner, reminding you that Jerry says, fight on. So long, everybody.
Arkansas Tech University was made possible by First State Bank, a